During the last visit into the material plane and seeing the adventure unfold, we saw as the Aimless tried to get their hands on the demon that was escaping. As it fled, they went back down into Fafalda's home, and through the use of a very crafty spell by Angle, he was able to see into the room to try and get a glimpse of the demon that they trapped um, with Stone Shape, I believe it was, and saw that her entire room and hallway was burned to a crisp as the flames did extinguish from lack of oxygen. Uh, they tried to assess the damage, and upon relocating to the outside, the adventurers uh, did create a dome in order to regroup and rest for the time being. We join them now.
And, I think we already sat here for an hour for a short rest.
Yes. All right. What do you guys want to do now that the dome is up?
Do you have plans with the day angle? Because I would honestly love to sleep.
Check my notes. Probably gonna go ahead and just monitor. After I do a short rest, I'm gonna go check on the other demon. Make sure the other one didn't double back and try to dig him out.
All right. I do have alarms set up all around, and I would know
Oh,
if
that's right. You're right.
a
You're right.
demon
You're right.
goes there. I mean, in theory, it would be possible that there's another way of entry that we're not aware of that I didn't block. But at least here above ground and the walls inside the house are all armed.
I think due to me being from here, I think I'm pretty positive there's only one way in, one way out.
Yes.
Plus, we're dwarves. We're like groundhogs, but with opposable thumbs
Okay.
and
And
more hair.
less concern for shadows.
And more, yeah, yeah. Let's conserve for shadows and more hair. Way more hair.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Just realized, is this over here the chimney to her place?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Yeah, but we blocked that off, though, I think, right? No, we didn't.
No, but it's not connected to the bedroom, anyways. The main room.
Yeah. We will know if something goes in there because of all the alarms. Okay.
Yep. And the alarms stay around for 8 hours, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, hit point wise, I think I'm all right, but spell wise, I'm nearly tapped. I think I have like a few spells here and there. So
the same.
We could try tracking it down and so we can get the general vicinity and then like kind of note it. Or do you want to go ahead and try to like I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this guy in here.
I think we expect that one of them suffocated in the room, like where it burned. So we expect no fight there. So maybe we can do that.
I still didn't see a body though. That's the thing, and like I don't think it just died.
Well, to be fair, there was no body after the other one died in the Dwarven City, right? It turned into ash.
No. There was a body until I stabbed it. Then it turned into ash.
But you stabbed it with a normal dagger, right? It wasn't anything special.
I used their dagger.
Oh. What did they kill people with, though? They killed them with those daggers, right? Yeah, definitely.
I have not.
Definitely the
idea.
guard that we originally saw them kill the first time around back at the mountain.
Yeah, it's slashes though. Like I think claw slashes. I think is how it was described. I don't think they were a dagger slash.
No, I mean, even before that, like way back when we were sitting in the cemetery and they like showed up on the road down below, and I literally watched them stab a guard on the road. So that one was definitely stabbed. And he at least didn't turn into ash right away, unless that happened later.
We didn't stay there long enough to watch.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, the only way out of that room would have been teleportation. Not even invisibility would have worked because all the doors were closed.
Can you teleport without line of sight?
Yes, depending on the kind of teleportation. I mean, you know,
What's
there's
the
the
range
long
on
range
it?
kind where you couldn't even see it if you had line of sight. It's too far.
Yeah, what's the range on it?
I think there's one that's like within 500 feet. That's somewhat easily accessible, probably to them as well. I don't remember what the spell is called, but 500 feet definitely
500
wouldn't need
feet.
line of sight, right? Might be Dimension Door, maybe, or something step, or no, Misty Step is 30 feet. That does require vision.
Let's see. So I think if we go all the way out this way, here is a cliff, I think, right?
It is Dimension Door. Dimension Door is up to 500 feet, and you can just describe the location that you want to teleport to. You don't need to know it.
Yeah. I think this area right here are cliffs, or I think it's in the water, and then I
It's in the
think
water. Yeah.
500 feet
We can check the map,
this way.
watch, get an accurate idea of the shape of the land here.
Well, I think I know. Like, so I think, yeah, 500 feet this way would be back towards the mountains, right? Or is that also another
Yeah.
cliff side?
I mean, there's mountains here that the tunnel goes through.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to go in this direction over here to find them then.
Or he went back towards Dolvo through the tunnel.
Maybe. He's hurt though, so I don't think he's gonna go too far.
I don't think he's that
Or
hurt.
just
We
go.
didn't really hit him much, right?
I got him a couple of times. Here, he's hurt because we got him, but he did not bleed.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I got him a couple of times.
Do you have any like locating spells or anything like that to track him?
I don't think I do. Let me check.
I think the best I could do would probably be polymorph into something with a good nose.
Yeah, I don't got anything, unfortunately. Also, like I say, yeah, spell wise, I'm tapped, or I'm near tap.
Yeah, me too.
So I got a few
I do
slots
have
left.
like 3 more spells left in me, but that's it.
I got I got 2 first levels, 1 second level, and 2 third levels, and yeah.
I have one
But
first,
all my
one
fourth level
third, one
spells,
fourth.
yeah, all my 4th and 5th level spells are done.
polymorph is 4, so I have 1 polymorph in me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we could try looking around a little bit more, see if we could try to pick up a trail or something like that. You need some in your bat, right? Oh yeah, that's right. You're some in your bat.
You wanted to look for a brazier.
No, I found one. I found a pot.
Oh. Oh yeah. Then we can do that. True.
Yeah, I found a pot.
Actually, maybe. Let me quickly check the spell, because maybe I would want to summon it as something other than a bat, but I don't remember how hard it is to switch later on. No, I would have to cast it again to change the form. Which, as we found out, is not that easy. So maybe I'll just go for another bat. Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to change form. It's the same thing. You just choose the form, right?
I have to cast a spell again in order to change the form. So if I summon it as something else now,
it's
then
the
we
same as
need
a
to.
ritual, though, isn't it?
It is, but it requires materials. Remember, you're giving me your block of incense because you happen to have one on you, but afterwards we would need to get a new block of incense to do that again.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I'm sure we could probably find some around here. My dad's a priest. I can definitely find some.
That's true. Might be a good idea to just have a couple blocks on hand, so you don't really have to worry about it. There's also the brazier, though. That's easier. That's harder to find.
Yeah, I don't want to go to my parents yet, because I already know if I do, or sorry, when I go there, she will ask me a lot of questions and stuff, and we'll probably end up staying the night again. Which actually that might end up being a thing. Although we'll probably have to, you know, I don't know. We should probably stay outside so you can quickly be able to access it and be able to hear when things happen.
I mean, we are planning on staying here for the night, right? Not leaving, I would assume. So it wouldn't be so bad if she asked us to stay. Unless you want to avoid talking, of course.
My siblings already know that I'm here. If they tell my parents that I'm here, then I will for sure be in a lot of trouble. Also, DM, did you see did you see my 3 older brothers' names?
Yes.
Did you recognize them?
No.
Mm.
And I'm so sorry you're disappointed.
Let me see here. So I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
My brothers are known for certain things. Eric, he's known for being swift. Belog is known for being fierce, and Olaf is just known for being very stout.
Okay, so I'm guessing those are from a certain movie.
Not a movie.
Really?
And I'll give you another hint. You've already based one of the dungeons from where these come from.
Okay, let me do my research while you guys are chatting then.
But just remember, Eric is very swift, Belog is very fierce, and Olaf is very stout.
I have another theory, but I don't think this is what you think. Something. Okay, I see. Wait, what did I base it off of in a dungeon?
You based a dungeon off of a game off the same system.
I in fact did not.
You didn't?
No. Wait,
Oh, I
which
thought you did.
dungeon?
The one we all started in.
That was Legend of
Oh no, that
Zelda.
was just
Yeah, Legend of Zelda is also on the Super NES.
just the same system. Oh, I
Same
see.
system. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you meant
yeah.
like from the same game. I was like,
No, no,
wait.
no, 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 no. Same
Yeah, yeah,
system.
okay.
Same
Yeah.
system. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My three older brothers are based off the Lost Vikings. It's a
Yeah.
fun game. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, we can just go ahead and we'll look for the. You can look for it afterwards. But yeah, I think we should probably still stay outside just to be on the safe side.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm. I think it's them that turn into ash, and I don't think it's the dagger. Personally, and
No, I think
I
it's. I
don't
think it
know,
is
but
too.
that's my theory. But that would mean that we would actually expect to find essentially nothing in there because the whole room is nothing but ashes. We're not going to be able to tell, like the devils or whatever it is, like his ashes from all the others. So I think if we find a completely, to our eyes, empty room, that's actually probably good news.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm guessing
Well,
there's just one left.
we still need to track it down anyway. Because we got to make sure that it's gonna come back and attack here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay. And I
And
think you did
based,
say it was going in this direction anyway, right? It was going in
well, he was going
it was
up the
going
hill at least. He was following the path from what I could see.
yeah, he was going up here, right? Or he's heading in this direction.
I think I saw him around here the last time when I came around the corner. He was around like here, the path, heading up this way. So I don't know if he went here or if he kept going with the path and went to
I
the
think
tunnel.
yeah. What we're probably going to have to do is we'll have to check all the houses and make sure that there is not like last time where they just took over someone's house and they're staying in there like a little hovel.
Yeah, we can. Based on past experience, though, what's worked for finding them so far is just going in the general direction they were heading and talking to the people we come across, and there will be corpses.
Mm.
So since we're so tapped, we couldn't find it today anyways. We might just want to stay the night, and then if nobody else has died by tomorrow, he'll probably have gone back down south.
Okay. I'm down. I'm down. Like I said, it's still daytime right now, right? So yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do that.
So do we want to check the bedroom, or do we want to leave that sealed until tomorrow?
Leave it sealed.
Okay, so then next step would be to go to your parents, right?
No, not yet. We should still try to locate them a little bit more.
Okay, we can see if we can
Yeah.
find tracks, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
really our skill set.
Well, no. I want to see if we can find anything obvious, like obvious, or like any like little hidden hovels or anything like that. It's like a cliff face, or you know what I mean, like something like we're not looking for it. We're looking for where it could possibly go, because that's gonna
Okay.
be the one thing it can't change. It could
What-
change how it looks, or it could change its tracks. But if it's like we find a cave or something like that in it, that's more than likely a place where it could be at.
What do we do if a fight breaks out, though? Do we fight or do we try to flee?
We shouldn't be getting that close.
But
I said,
things happen.
true. You're right. You're not wrong. You're right. Um,
As everything is kind of going on with the conversation, you do see Bernie kind of like look up, and the entire time he's been kind of like scribbling in some sort of notebook he's got, really tiny one, fits in the hand. He says, "Uh, Locke, if you walk outside the dome, it's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Could this be a safe haven if we want to return? That thing can't attack us."
Yes. It would mean that you have to make your way back here, though, like on your own.
Okay.
Another option would be that I use my one polymorph to get us out with something like a giant eagle again, like, how you carried us here.
Yeah.
You could also carry us
Is
out as that.
Do you have to see us in order to change us into this form?
I think so.
Okay.
Can double check though. Yes, I do.
Well, I'm fine. I don't know if we should split off into groups or split off into individuals or stay as a group.
we need to stay as a group for sure.
Okay. As he's now kind of like involved in the conversation, you see him put his like little notebook away. So, what do you think our plan should be for looking around? At this point, he is talking straight to Engel, as this is home turf.
Yeah, no, I honestly think we should probably, like I said, look for any obvious signs or any obvious little places they can go to. Because again, we're not necessarily trying to find it. We're just trying to find a location where it could possibly be to look at later when we are more put together.
Okay.
All right. And do you want to go alone and have
No, no,
the
no. I'm
dome
saying
to
us let's
return to,
go
or do you
together.
want to go together and have the eagle as a ticket out?
Eagles to take it out. And like I said, I'm
Okay.
not like I still have a few cantrips and a few other spells I could do, but like I'm not I definitely don't have my heavier hitters to protect us when things happen.
Yeah. Um, it's theoretically possible if the eagle is carrying us out that we get a fireball hurled at our face and I lose concentration because I would also be within the sphere. But that would actually not be too bad because I do have featherfall. So if we go by with that, don't be scared of going up high. I'll make sure we land softly if we need to.
Okay. Who's going to be turning into an eagle?
Well, someone I can see. Um, I guess it doesn't really matter much, either of you, right? Or
Well, that's
even,
another reason why I'm saying too. We can also like again, all we have to do is just see it, and then from there, like I said, you can still send in like your bat or something like that to go inside and investigate.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we should do that. I should
That's what I'm
actually
saying. Like
summon the bat
we don't.
then.
Yeah, like I said, we don't necessarily have to go into it. I just want to see where it's at, and then like I said, if you want, we can go ahead and put the bat inside of to look closer. But that should give us enough time and space for us to either run, which I'm completely okay with doing, or to prepare if it getting as far as being as far away as possible.
Okay. All right. So I'll start with the ritual now to get a bat again with
Okay.
your incense and the pot you found.
All right. And during this 10 minutes, what does everyone else want to do?
I'm just gonna going through my pack like that. Oh, I'm going to check the chest
Oh, for what?
just to see if they sent us anything.
Okay. All right. Let's see. The last time you did send something, it was for a message to Sebastian. Was that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What was the message for? Locke, if you remember as well.
I checked campaign chat earlier today, so I know he answered us something.
Okay.
No, so yeah, I think he answered us. I was checking just to check it to see if there's anything he sent us.
It was something about an eye and a horn, I think for clairvoyance, maybe.
Yeah.
So I would say since Engel is checking, it has been a week. So let's start doing rolls for business.
Let's get down to business.
Let's start the business.
Which way is
Just
that?
1d20 or 2d20s?
Doing a look real quick. So it's a D100. Yes, D100.
You want us both to roll or one of us to roll?
You're opening the thing, so you would be rolling.
Gotcha. Rolling.
One player would roll a D100 and apply all necessary modifiers with the assistance of the DM to determine the previous week's success or failure. There are no advantage rolls given, and abilities cannot change the outcome.
So what would modifiers be?
Modifiers would be the last time you guys rolled. You actually did have a pretty good profit. So I will add +5. I'm still looking at the thing. Beep-bo-bo. Did you roll?
Yeah, he did.
71, so 76. So let's check it around.
D6 times 5, I think.
So 1d6 times 5. Yeah, the numbers on it are a little off. It's supposed to be 61 to 80, but it says 50.
It says S0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S is nowhere close to the 8. I don't know why that was put there, but okay, let's see. So 1d6 angle 1d6 times 5. Whoa, there we go.
It's
So in the process, you managed to sell 30 gold's worth of items from your shops.
Business is booming.
Actually, you have, wait a minute, you have the blacksmith shop and you have the alchemy stuff, right?
I don't know about the alchemy shop, but yeah, it's right next to it, right?
Yeah, did you guys start it or was it still in the process because
I
of
think the
potions and
blacksmith
stuff?
started for sure.
The
I don't
blacksmith started.
I don't know if the alchemy one started.
Okay.
I don't know if that one started or not.
was Sebastian looking for employees for that one? Maybe?
I think so.
Stuff, yeah, things were still in the process. I think employees and then also what to sell and what potions. So there's like a needing of training. Let's do the same exact thing, but for charisma. Do a 1d 100, please.
Wait, who's rolling?
Engel's the one who opened the chest. So 30. I did a
last time.
+5 modifier, so that's 35. Let's check the thing. Beep, 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 beep. So no profits, you broke even. So I would say you found, or Sebastian found someone to assist. So there's also a letter. Uh, I was able to find someone. This is what the letter reads. I was able to find someone in order to assist in the alchemy shop with some potions. We should be up and running by next week. Profits should uh, start around then.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll even put it in the chat.
We basically got out 30 gold now, right?
Yes.
Check, do we have gold in the bag of holding? Not currently, but do we want to just put it there? Party funds? Or do
Yeah,
you
we
want to
can.
split it? Put it in the bag of holding.
Nothing has been deposited. From what you told Sebastian originally, it's to help with furthering the business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you said keep it in a safe location, yada yada yada. Help with the business, and also take out funds when necessary.
Okay.
That was the original instructions for Sebastian.
Okay.
I'm also adding a question to the thing. You can continue talking. It's been 10 minutes, so your bat is now next to you. Let's see.
Engel, I think I'm just gonna follow your lead. You should know this place a bit better than me, probably. Do you want to check people's houses? Like knock on all the doors? Engel?
Oh, that's weird. Did you not hear anything I just said just now?
Nope.
Oh boy. All right. Oh, I was saying, yeah, we can knock on a few doors. Do not knock on my parents' door because if you do, we will not leave here at all. Um,
All right, I'll just follow
yeah,
you. I think you knock on whatever doors you want to.
thanks. Or I also want to check some chimneys as well. So it's gonna
Okay.
come over here. This dome's gonna go down, right?
Yeah, once I leave. But I
Okay,
mean,
but
we're
I'm gonna
done
come over
resting. So.
here. Yeah, I want to check this real quick, see if there's any scratch marks or anything like that. And I want to do it for some of the other chimneys as well too, to make sure that they didn't like jump in or something like that. So I guess I would roll an investigation.
Okay. Sorry. One more time.
I want to check to see if there's any scratch marks or anything like like
Let's
claw marks or anything like that.
reroll.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, grab the dice. There we go. Wow.
With assistance, so advantage.
You're right. Wow.
Nice.
So, from what you can see, uh, you're pretty good at investigating stone and everything to do with its history and so forth. But to you, as you're looking at it, there's no history of the creation of this stone that pertains to specific scratch marks. So to you, it just seems like normal wear and tear.
I think I might have to sneeze from all this soot.
You get used to it. Okay.
You're a chimney sweep now as well?
Huh?
You're a chimney sweep now as well? Cleric, king,
No.
chimney sweep.
No. Just think I pull out my holy symbol, and it has soot on it, and like it has put soot on my hand. I'm like, yeah, no, just something that I found when I was a kid that started off my whole journey, and it
Wait,
has soot on it, and
isn't your deity like about death and stuff? Is it also fire?
No.
No, you're just an
Death is the
arsonist,
ending
or
death is the ending of life, and the blackness is nothing more than the absence of life. Therefore, soot is the end of what you would say is the creation of a tree. Much like this little tome that I wear around my neck.
There's the letter as it stands.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's all good though. So that one looks fine. Air quotes. He's not
Do
gonna
we
go
want
in
to
here.
answer Sebastian's letter as well?
Oh,
Now that I paid proper attention to what he actually wrote us. So yeah, about the potions, he asked like what kinds of potions they should make. They'll be able to make light healing potions. That's a bit weak, so I'm guessing they can't actually do most potions.
it sounds like you just need to find someone to actually,
But with the
make it
healing
better.
potions, I mean, we could use them as well, but I don't know how fast they can produce them. Maybe we should ask them how fast they can make potions before we can decide how many of them they should put aside for us. How many they should sell,
I
right?
would say. Also, yeah, I was gonna leave that one up to you. You know more about potions and that kind of magic than I did. Yeah, I do.
And then maybe we want to, not just with potions, but maybe also with some other things, maybe have like a small, like more or less permanent stock in the chest that, the one you're carrying around, and then they can just, when he does the regular checks to also check for letters and things like that, he can also see if we use anything in the stock and then refill it. That way we only actually take it out of the shop's inventory if we're using it. If we're not using it, they can sell it. Like that.
Yeah. That
Still
sounds good
kind
to
of
me, yeah.
depends on how fast they can make them, though. Because if they can only make, like, say, I don't know, one a week, then we don't want to take that. We want to sell that, I think. Because
And we
we
only have
also
one
have
person working,
spells.
right? Like we only have one person working on the potions. I don't think there's gonna be like multiple people.
I think most of the shops require one like artisan master or whatever, and then multiple just hired help, essentially, if you want to call them apprentices, maybe, or just helpers. So I think even the alchemy shop should have multiple people, something like 3 maybe. I have it in my list somewhere. Business. We have blacksmith shop. All right, the production is in our basement. So basement, workplace. Oh no, it is at the shop. The alchemy lab is at the shop. It has 2 workers in the alchemy lab. 2 employees there, and 1 store clerk on top of that. Unless Sebastian couldn't hire that many people yet, of course, but that was the idea at least.
Yeah, if I'm gonna start looking. Okay, I mean, yeah, we can answer him back.
We also made a list at one point, I'm seeing now, of potential inventory for the different stores, so maybe we can send that list back to them and then see if they can make some of the stuff on there or not. It's a long
we
list,
already
and
have
some
that,
of it
shouldn't we?
probably, but since they're asking, might have forgotten or something.
Hmm.
But it's a long list with like very niche potions on it as well, so a lot of it they'll probably not be able to make. But there's like ink on there and oil, perfume.
We can also
That stuff is
gather
easy to
whatever
make.
material they need too. We can also gather whatever material they need too.
Yeah, we did. I think at some point clip some of what was it, an ogre's or a giant's toenails, because that's an ingredient for a potion of strength.
To drain strength, yeah.
So that's something they can look into using now.
Okay.
Stuff like acid, basic poisons, maybe gunpowder. I feel like they would be able to make that kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just. It's kind of a long list for the smith, but I'll just upload the whole document again in our chat. That will be the list that we essentially send to Sebastian as well, for him to take a look at it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but does the chess work on different planes or no? No, right?
No, it shouldn't be a problem. Just don't try to open it within a pocket dimension. That would be bad. Like, don't go into our bag of holding and try to summon it there. Here. Second page of that Excel.
I say, hang on. That one place that doesn't have the stars and you can't feel anything, is that a pocket dimension?
I doubt it, because we went there with the like planar travel portal, right?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a. I mean, it's still a different plane, but it's also a dimension too, right?
Maybe.
There's nothing there.
I was thinking of pocket dimensions more in the vein of bag of holding, chest, like those small pocket dimensions with like the stuff in it. I don't think, can you make it? Well, probably a strong enough mage of whatever kind probably could make it that big.
What about that one spell that I've heard rumors about? Tasha's Wizard Castle. Is that a pocket dimension?
Probably.
Or what's called Loon's Tiny Hut?
Lehman's tiny hut is my dome.
Is
That's
that a
not
pocket dimension?
dimension. No, that is not. That's basically a dome of force. But there's someone's magnificent mansion. I don't remember the name of
Yeah,
the
that one.
mage that invented it.
Mordheim. Yeah, Mordheim. Yeah, yeah. Is that a pocket dimension?
That I think it is.
Mm.
And there's another one. There's like, I think, a magic rope. That might actually be a magic item. I don't even know if that's a spell where you can climb the rope or rope ladder or something, and there's just a small space to rest in. That one is also, I think, a pocket dimension.
Yeah, there's also Mordheim's like or is it Mordecai's Wizard Castle or Wizard Tower? That's another one kind of like that too. That one's specifically for wizards.
There's a tower, but I'm pretty sure the tower is more of an instant summoning a physical tower, not that you go to another plane.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a wizard, or from what I understand, it's a wizard tower that wizards go into and be weird and do nerd stuff.
I mean, that might just be what they use what would you just call it? The magnificent mansion for. I think you can give that more or less any shape.
No. The wizard tower is a different one because that one gives wizards a certain affinity towards like magic and stuff like that, where they can do things.
Really? I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of another like tower spell, but I just looked it up. That one is called Galder's Tower. That's the one where you can summon a tower, but that's actually a physical tower that you summon.
I think that's it. Hang on.
That one isn't a pocket dimension then. You conjure up a tower made of sturdy materials such as stone or wood. But it's actually a pretty small tower, unless you upcast it, make it high level. Then it gets bigger.
You upcast it and you can make it gets really big, yeah.
I think one more floor per level. It starts with 2, so that would be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. At the 9th level spell, it would be an 8-story tower. I actually considered learning that at one point, and I kind of decided against it because each floor is pretty tiny. It's only 10 by 10 feet. Kind of small.
Okay. Well, no, I think if you upcast it, it makes it like really big.
It only makes it taller though. You just get more floors. They don't get bigger each floor. But Magnificent Mansion, that one is one I really like.
I'd love to be to learn that one.
Remember, 7th level spell. Quite a bit higher.
How close.
And I think the other one, the rope I was talking about, I think that might be called Magic Rope. I'm not misremembering. No, it's not, or at least when I search that, I don't find anything. We Google it. Rope trick, that's what it's called. Rope trick.
Yes, rope trick.
Yeah. But it's only for short rests. Only lasts an hour.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna knock on this door, see who's inside. Knock, knock, knock.
You hear kind of like a scream,
Oh,
and like it get muffled as
sure,
someone
maybe.
approaches the door. Who? Go away!
Hi, this is just Engel, making sure you're alive and okay. Have you heard? Are you safe in there?
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
And you hear like some furniture get like pushed up against the door a little harder.
I look the lock, the line, blow it up,
Take him out.
take him out. Okay, nah, it sounds like they're fine. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
I knock on the door. Hello, this is Engel. Are you safe?
No answer.
Hmm.
What do we do with that?
Knock on the door again.
Still no answer.
A keyhole?
Okay. I try to open the door just to see if it does, just see if it's opened or not.
Locked.
Okay. Oh, you can check over here. I guess, Locke, are you with me or are you staying down there?
I mean, you just walked away, so I don't know where you were going, but I can come.
So I see we can check over here,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I was going to check the.
You want my help? Here,
Yeah.
Step in my hands. I'll lift you up.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, it might be better if I lift you up, Locke, because I weigh more than you.
All right. I'll just stand on your shoulders then.
That's fair.
And I want to check the chimney not only for scratches like he did, I'll do that too, but I also want to see if I can see something at the bottom of the chimney, like light, life, any sign of someone being in there.
Okay. As you do check in the chimney, you see. Let's go ahead roll for um, investigating.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be 21 plus 8.
Okay. So as you do look, you don't see any signs of scratches. As you do look down, there is a fire with little amount of smoke coming up, and it's hard to tell any sounds, any sights. The fire, like you're kind of looking down as like smoke is kind of in your face. A light amount, but
Does it look like there's like a bunch of ash around? Like this is a big fire that has now burned down to this little fire, or does it look like they just made a small fire in there? It hasn't been burning for too
uh,
long.
it looks as though the fire has died down. You do see flames. Again, it's not producing much smoke.
I whisper over to Engel just in case there's people down there. Can I see if I can have the bat look in there?
Yeah. So you can have it just climb down a little bit and look inside.
Okay. I'll take the bat out of my neck and let it like climb down along the wall
Okay.
If it gets too hot for it, it can just turn around and come back up. But I'll otherwise just go down until it can peek around the corner, and I'll look through its eyes.
It gets halfway down the chimney before the stonework itself begins getting too hot for it to touch, and the heat just kind of emanating because you are like going vertically down toward a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Too hot. I can't. Back to knocking, I guess. I
Let's go
can't
ahead and make
really.
a stealth roll for you, Locke.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely my strength. No advantage, I assume. Oh, I got lucky. Anyways, 19.
Okay, there you go. Uh, yeah, that's the extent. Nothing else transpires. You managed to be stealthy enough not to alert anything down below.
I'm gonna go back to the door. I saw a fire. No claw marks or anything. I saw a fire, but pretty small. It's possible. The other guy fled like an hour and a bit ago. It's technically possible that it's just been dying down and he actually went in there and killed him or something, but it's also possible that they just didn't want to make a big fire because they didn't want to have a bunch of smoke billowing out of their chimney with a murderer in town. Would you know the people in here? Can you like call out to them by name maybe?
DM, but I know who they are.
Yes, you do. I'll send you their names.
Okay.
Okay, where's the ampersand? There we go. There you go.
It's the Storm Hearts. So
Call
I
out
can
to
knock
them.
on the door. Yeah, knock on the door. Mr. and Mrs. Stormheart, are you guys in there?
Still no answer.
You said it's midday, right? It's not like
Yep.
in the morning or anything like that. So they should be up.
Maybe tell them we're about to come in, but we're doing it because we're worried about them and we don't mean them any harm.
No, I got a better idea. Or I have a different idea. I'm just gonna take one of my spell slots, but why not?
I mean, I could think of a couple reasons why not, but go ahead.
Actually, hang on, wait. I was gonna use clairvoyance myself to look behind the door, but you said you had the scroll, right?
Not scroll. We have one potion. That's also just one-time use. Your spell is better than using up the one potion.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I think so because it's a ritual. Well, that's not a ritual. It's a concentration. I think that those items stay, right? They don't go away when I use them.
Do they have a
They get
monetary
burned up.
value? If it says a
They do.
monetary value, then you need to have it. If it doesn't, you don't even need them. And then if it doesn't say anything, they don't get used up. If they are used up, it says so specifically.
Yeah.
I don't think it says they get used up, but I know we did get them last time. I think, right? We got was it a jeweled horn or was it the eyeball that we got? I think we got the eye.
I think we might actually not have gotten that yet and forgot last time.
Okay, then never mind. Forget it.
Right, DM? Because we asked for it, but I don't think we picked one up.
Not yet, no.
Okay, so never mind, forget it. Then
I mean, we can use the potion then if you want, because that
no,
doesn't
no,
require
no,
anything.
no. Let's keep the potion. We can always come back to this as well. We don't have to necessarily. We can always come back.
We might want to try to open the door.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. All right, I go ahead and I kind of see if I can force the door open as quietly as possible.
Go ahead and make a stealth check and a strength check.
Okay, I think they're both 0 modifiers for me, so let's do it. Yeah, they're literally the same thing. So stealth. Actually, I have disadvantage on stealth, so that's a 12. I think I can go lower. Let's see. There it is. And then you said a strength check?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that
well,
with disadvantage? Oh, yeah, it's disadvantage. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have 0 modifier for strength, so it's just straight D20. Yep. Good stuff.
All right.
So I just floundered against the door doing nothing.
Knowing how strong a lot of the dwarven homes are, they're built to withhold strong, sturdy, sometimes a little bit rowdy uh, dwarves that like their drink. So they're built a little bit sturdier with that in mind, and built to last, unfortunately, in the sense that they're harder to break into.
Yay. Actually, and that reminds me of the lock block. I need to send a note to Sebastian, and I need to send him 300 gold pieces. So I'm gonna move over here first, foremost. Just move over here.
What's that for?
I'm gonna pull out the chest, and I'm just dump 300 gold pieces in the chest. And then I'm going to send a note to Sebastian saying, could you please use this gold to get 300 GP worth of diamonds,
Okay.
and then place in chests,
All right.
and then sign Ingle.
And a little heart after your name.
And a little heart, yes.
Yeah. The heart is in place of the second E in Engel.
Exactly.
All right.
Yes.
And so it shall be done.
Okay. I left the lock. It's further reviving for
Yeah.
Velvet.
I am technically carrying that guy around with me right now.
Yes, you are.
Not too heavy.
Well, it's in a bag of holding. You shouldn't weigh anything.
Yep, exactly. Well, it does. It does increase the weight of the bag, but not by a lot.
Not by a lot.
The bag is now up to, I can tell you exactly because part of my Excel calculates that. It's now up to 13 pounds of apparent weight.
Okay, so I guess we'll just move on.
Guess. I mean, we don't know whether the person that blocked that door is someone from the village or whether it's the demon.
Okay.
But maybe you need to like talk to your parents, because I mean, you haven't been here for a while. They wouldn't know your voice, but if your mom or your dad came here and called out, they would know who that is. Or Felde.
True. Well, we could do this last. Because again,
Yeah.
the demon, yeah. Okay, let's check over
Right.
here.
What's done this way?
Hmm?
What's done this way?
Oh, that's gonna need another one. I was gonna check this one first, and then we can head over that way.
Okay. Okay. You want me to again?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Same thing as last time.
Okay, stealth first.
Oh, I already rolled the 2 for the other one because I already had them in my hand, but here comes stealth. Stealth is 12. And investigation is 24.
Okay. All right. So you said 12 for stealth. As you are kind of fishing around, you're looking around, you are making a little bit more noise than normally, and you hear a couple sounds. Let's see. Nanur. You hear Nanur. Cover up. Cover up the fireplace. Yeah, okay. And you hear something kind of like blocking the fireplace, and there's no smoke, there's no fire, but you see furniture kind of like, or you hear furniture slide against, and the light that was shining from the bottom of the chimney now goes dark.
Okay. Well, we probably spooked them a bit, but it's clear there's people in there. Definitely no demon.
Better to be scared than dead.
I guess, yeah. It's fair.
But yeah, okay, so they're good. You can check the one over here.
Same thing?
Right. Yeah, or I'll say, or before you send the bat down, just check to see if there's anything around it too, like you
Oh,
scratch
yeah,
marks or
yeah. I
anything.
didn't even send the bat for the last one. I just looked in.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'll do stealth. An 8 for stealth, even worse. And investigation 23.
Okay. Let's see. So as you're looking, you're being hoisted up, correct?
Yeah.
Let's also do a perception.
Um, 4. That's 12.
12. Okay. So as you are checking the chimney itself, you're looking for any apparent signs of entry, and nothing seems to uh, stick out to you, so to say. You are trying to be as quiet as possible because the last time, you know, some piece of equipment happened to like hit the chimney and the sound rang down. So you're trying to be as careful as possible, but in you being careful, your hand slips and you almost fall down the chimney. Catching yourself at the very last second, you do see on the opposite side of the chimney a small wooden bridge.
Okay. Almost became a creature of fairy tale of my hometown there, but I saw that there's something behind the chimney actually, so we might want to squeeze past here and check that out too.
Okay.
And I didn't see any signs on the chimney itself, but I
No,
don't know what's going on down at the bottom.
no.
Well,
Heck is that?
looks like chickens to me. And is the amount of blood, like, does it match the chickens, or is there more here?
Right now, do dexterity save, please.
Okay.
Both.
Nice. Ooh, 17.
17. Engel.
Yeah. 16.
All right. Both of you immediately get pushed backward. Locke, instinctively, you grab the pole immediately to your side, saving you from falling down backward. So, why is L not working? And I'm frozen. Okay, there we go. So immediately, instead of falling backward, you grab the pole right there, saving yourself. And the same thing, Angle, instead of getting thrown backward, you manage to grab the side of this rock or a stone wall. As something pushes past you and you hear it run off.
Oh, bat flies up. Looking through the eyes.
Bat flies up and sees a creature running. Not
Nice.
on the chimney itself, but it sees it's running.
I'll follow it as far as I can. 100-foot range on the bat.
I will cast.
So this is where the bat will, or I'll still be looking through it, but I'll lose connection to the bat.
Yeah. You see it stops right there, and then the bat loses focus of it.
Okay. I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Engel.
That's 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, 30 feet, yes.
Okay. So you did feel the bat sees the thing. Are you looking before we leave the bat? Did you look through the bat's eyes or just send the bat up?
Yes. Look through it, through its eyes.
Okay. Angle, for yours, you detect an immediate, strong sense of this evil, and even in the sense that there's some like residual energy that's emanating from those dead fowl. But you do see in that immediate 30-foot that creature's sense is leaving your presence as it runs past the 30 feet.
I
Locke,
okay.
you do see through the bat's eyes that it is the demon.
I start
Bat.
heading after it after I cast.
What's that?
I start running as soon as I'm done casting. I start running in this direction.
Okay.
I take it, Locke, you're keeping up with me and you're talking.
Well, you might be running ahead of me because I'm looking through the bat until the
Blind and
bat
deaf.
reaches 100 feet. So I don't know whenever that happens, I'm following you. So I don't know how far behind you I am. Yeah, so tell
But
me.
you're seeing me.
As-
You're also seeing me run
That's
that
true.
direction.
Yeah,
That's true.
The bat.
as the
Yeah.
bat is going up, you are seeing a very stout 50 foot per second angle try to catch up with this demon, like going all out, sprinting.
Yeah. And while
Yeah.
looking through the bat, I'm climbing across the bridge on my hands and knees.
Got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Vertigo.
You get about there angle
Yeah.
to the top of the stairs. I would say like right about here to where the entity is out of your 30-foot range.
Okay.
You do know that the entity did go in this direction because you could sense in that 30-foot range he did not go straight.
Okay.
But that's the spot where you lose track of that 30-foot.
Okay. I grab Locke. And
Angle.
I kind of like
Angle. Last time
right
I saw
here.
it, they were on the roof of your parents' house. I think we should. I think you need to talk to your parents. I'm sorry.
Oh God, damn it. Well, I grab lock because are you still in bat form or using bat form or no?
No, not anymore.
Okay, I'll check over here.
If you lost track of them and had time to come back, then it will have already reached my range.
Yeah. Do I still sense it, or sense that it came over this way, or
No.
I'll send the bat on another circle from here.
Okay.
So range of 100 foot is how far it can fly, and then it has
At this
vision
point,
for 30
Angle,
feet.
before you get to that door.
right here?
Yep. At this point, maybe about like 10 more seconds, one of the alarms starts going off in the helm.
Oh. Okay, I stop looking and run after him.
What?
Alarm's just triggered. It's back at the house.
Okay. Running. Bernie, get out of there.
Which one
Follow
was
us.
it? Was it one above ground, or
Bernie
was
was
it?
with you the whole time.
Oh yeah. Or was it in
Bernie was with you.
Was it inside, or was it one of the ones out here?
One of the ones out there.
Okay. Around here.
Okay.
Then send the bat for another search from here. So I could see invisibility up to maximum this far.
Okay. You do see at this point the bat is up in the air. You do see through the bat that it is now right here. Right here. Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Angle, stop, Angle. He's going inside. We're right between the chimney and the door right now. Can we block him in somehow?
Yeah.
I have another stone shape in me. I could block maybe the door with that, and you somehow block the chimney.
All right. Stone face the chimney. I think there's dirt around the front of the door. I can put the dirt around the door, or like right on it.
Bernie kind of like pipes up. I can actually just throw some, because he points to the stones themselves. I could just lift it and block the chimney if you guys want to
All right,
do
yeah.
whatever at the front.
That's probably good you do
Starts
that,
running
and then we
over.
can combine the other two things at the door. My bat would come back to me and now be with me, and I'm mostly looking through it as I'm walking.
Okay.
Okay, Engel, how about you do the bottom half of the door with dirt, and I do the top half with stone?
Okay.
All right, let's get on
Do
it.
that.
Don't know how long yours takes, but mine is an action, so almost immediate.
Mine's in action too, or 5 feet of dirt in one action. So every 6 seconds, I'm moving 5 feet of dirt.
As you are doing that, you do hear from the inside the sounds of like thuds and clanks and all this kind of stuff. All right, let's do this. And all right, so now that let's see, the door is now sealed up with rock and dirt. What do you guys want to do?
Engel, do you maybe want to pile up additional dirt around here? Because that could technically be dug through. And I'll go help.
Yeah, of course.
I'll go help Bernie with chimney.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll send the bat down to be with Engel, and if Engel is in trouble, it will come alert me.
Okay. All right, there's the dirt. And let's put some rocks. All right. Oh, my TaleSpire is being so good today.
I'll help Bernie.
So Bernie kind of like, you see him finishing up by chucking one of the last rocks on the top, wedging the chimney shut.
So did you
All right.
stick him here in the top, or did you toss them down?
The you can ask.
I am asking him.
Oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I was chucking down a lot of rocks to try and block the chimney itself, and was making kind of a bit of noise. But yeah, there's like rocks all the way down.
Nice. Maybe we want to also put some earth in here to make it airtight. Potentially, we want to do the same thing with the second one we did with the first. So I think
Okay.
we'd have to talk more about that. But
Do we have shovels?
let me check our bag. I'm sure we have something that we could use. Yep, we have one shovel.
All right. Who's stronger of the two of us?
Almost certainly you. I would be surprised if not.
All right. I'll have him roll. Come on, Bernie. He seems to be a little bit slowed down from all the rock chucking. He does get a fair amount of dirt, but it seems as though you could tell he's like tired.
I guess I think we can stop. I mean, if we really want to, we can talk to Angle, and he can do it with magic anyways.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Why don't you go join him already, and I'll be behind you a couple minutes. I'll set up an alarm here.
Okay. Bernie goes down and joins Angle.
And I'll be after them 10 minutes later.
Okay. Thankfully, Fafalda did not stay at home.
I mean, it kind of worked out perfectly, really.
Bernie comes back down. All right. Seems like the chimney's been taken care of. How's everything down here?
Yeah, fine. Just watching these rocks pop into place right here. I don't know what's going on, but they just seem to be popping up. It's kind of cool.
Oh.
And everything's down here is fine. Let's moving everything and such. Making sure he can't get out.
Okay. You hear very muffled sounds of things going on within the home itself. You do hear like things being thrown and stuff being kind of like dealt with.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and just double check, make sure that the everything feels sound, I guess. You know?
Sure.
Yeah. Pat it, see if it still feels, you know, see if it feels soft. But yeah.
You do hear that these sounds are like things breaking on the inside, things being thrown, and like a lot of screeches. Locke, you can hear this as well.
Okay.
You're able to hear it a little bit more clearly than Angle.
The area I set up here is the volume of the alarm, the new one that I'm setting up.
Yes. Yeah. I was waiting for you to finish it. And locking it into place now. Locked.
Have the 10 minutes passed? Can I go join them?
Yes.
It's going to unlock.
Good, I think. Bernie filled the whole chimney with rocks, and I set up an alarm around it. Seems to be going pretty well in there.
You can still hear it kind of thrashing about,
Okay.
causing a scene.
Engel, are we trying to kill it by suffocation, or are we trying to capture it to bring to Dolvo as proof?
I guess since we know this one is still alive, we could try to do Dolville as proof.
Then we'll need a plan for how to capture it. We'll probably just leave a small air hole, and then we can essentially wait it out overnight. We rest up, and then have a plan for what to do tomorrow.
That's fine. We could probably go ahead and set up the actual dome right here since the chimney's alarmed and closed off. Not now, though. We could just, not now. We want to go ahead and set up towards the end of the night.
I was thinking about that, like which one of them is better protected without a dome?
This one.
Yeah, then I should set up the dome at the chimney, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse that. No,
Oh.
The chimney's better protected because that one not only has a rock on it, it has an alarm on it, so we know when he gets out.
I mean, I can set up an alarm here. That's not really limiting factor.
I mean, here, I'll let you decide. Go ahead and check to see how it feels, or how the protections feel, or the blockage feels. Let's say blockage.
The thing with the chimney is that potentially if they just start picking up rocks from the bottom of the chimney and toss them into the room, it will just all funnel down nicely, so they can just keep pulling out rocks until it's free.
Not necessarily true. Technically, with how it's set up, if the foundation of the rocks for the chimney itself are disrupted, they're all going to fall down. Not neatly, they're just going to fall down, all of them. He'll have to dig himself out, or he would get himself crushed by, being in the wrong spot.
It's a shame I don't have like one more stone shape in me. Or if I had thought about it more than, adrenaline in the moment, I would have probably stone shaped the chimney to be shut by a solid block of stone, and then we could have had the dome here, and they would have both been 100% unescapable. But oh well. Do you think? I mean, like Fifelda saw them, right, during the fight earlier.
Yeah. Well, she saw them. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she was in the box.
Maybe we could come back to Dolvo not with a corpse, but instead with an eyewitness. Testify, to what they saw.
I look to him and I say, I don't think that would work. I mean, technically, and I look around and see if anyone's listening. Which is there anybody around, or everyone's still in their houses running or hiding?
As you look around, there's no one in sight.
Gotcha. Yeah. I lean in close and I say, technically, and I point to Bernie, we have the best witness right here, but it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Then the plan for tomorrow would probably be that we keep the door blocked with with a dome, but open it up so you guys can go in and knock it out, right? And then we can put those cuffs on it that we talked about to lock its hands in place so it can't use spells, gag it as well.
Yeah, the gag it as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No, it sounds like a plan. Right now, we just got to make sure he stays in one spot. And I gotta get some spells back. Although technically, they'll get spells back too. So
At
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, there are no more sounds within the home. It's completely silent.
I mean, that's true, but, you know, we have two people with spells and one guy that can simply rest. There's one guy that can refill spells. Ideally, we'd make ourselves not great targets for fireballs somehow. Spread out,
At this
perhaps.
point, you hear the mental alarm in your head.
Which one?
Two.
Top of the chimney or one of the ones indoors?
Within 60 feet. Give me a second before anyone starts running off. Let me just see every single one.
What do you mean?
So at best, you can hear the sounds of a muffled bell.
I have them all as the mental alarms, not the audible ones. They're all pinging in my
It
head
just
if I'm
serves as
within a
it just
mile.
serves as both. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. So you just hear a mental alarm going off in your mind. It doesn't tell you which
Oh.
one of the alarms, but you
Oh,
hear.
okay.
Yeah.
One of the alarms is going off, but it might be one of the ones I left indoors. So we should definitely check on the chimney. Make sure it's not that one. Let's run for it. Oh, actually, I can send my bat even while we're running.
yeah, I'll walk with you, and I'll guide you while you send your bat.
I'm looking at the chimney through my bat.
The chimney seems undisturbed.
I don't see anything at the chimney. Unless it's just currently climbing up the bottom of the chimney and has entered the volume of the trap, but is not at the top yet. I don't
You
see
hear
it
the
there.
sounds of your mental alarm increase. It sounds louder in your mind.
Okay.
It stops. It starts again, soft at first, and then again louder.
And the bat sees nothing the whole time?
There's no movement on the chimney. It stops after 10 seconds.
I think it's the alarm indoors.
It starts off again, this time loud.
I wonder, can I like disable an alarm that I've previously set up? Or can I not?
I think you could dispel any magic that
Then
you have.
in that case, I'll just disable the ones indoors.
Okay.
If
So
the
you're
others
dispelling them
intact.
completely?
Yeah, just those two indoors, yeah.
Okay. I will completely get rid of the two alarms indoors. It's completely quiet now.
Okay. I think I can pretty much confirm it was the ones indoors now because I turned them off and it stopped. I think we're safe.
Okay.
At this point, being somewhat close to the chimney, you can hear that it's like a jumping sound, like a scurrying sound, kind of like emanating from the chimney itself.
Mhm.
I had the whole walls towards the bedroom trapped, or with the alarm set up, so maybe it's crawling around the room looking for a way out.
Okay.
Or it's looking for a way to his partner.
You hear a thudding sound. Angle, only angle.
Yeah.
Against like the brick, like right here, or like underneath me.
It doesn't sound like it's thudding against a brick. It just sounds like a thudding sound.
Okay. I
It stops.
okay. Oh wait, not that. There we go. What about right here? Or anything?
Completely quiet.
I'm setting up another one.
Okay.
Hey, I heard a thudding sound. Um, up there. I couldn't tell where, but I heard like some kind of weird thudding sound.
Was Bernie down here the whole time?
Yeah, it was. I think so.
Did you hear anything, Bernie? Thudding or something like that? Because I was walking, I would have heard.
Um, everything was like really muffled. It's hard to hear through the rock kind of menagerie you did with that stone. Um, I could hear a little bit. It sounded like something was falling, maybe, or I don't know.
He currently has two potential ways out. One is digging through the dirt underneath the door here. Which way does the door open? Do you remember? Does it open out to the outside or to the inside?
Ooh, I think it opens in.
So, being a resident, you would know all doors open out.
Then mine opens out.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. That means to get to the dirt, it would have to destroy the door somehow first. It definitely won't be able to open it. And the other way out is digging out rocks from the fireplace, like the ones that we tossed down the chimney now, or mostly he did. To create a way out there. And I don't think thudding would indicate either of those things happening, right?
Maybe, or should be.
So I think we're fine, probably.
Okay. All right.
At this point, you start hearing like different kind of sounds. Uh, some of it is thudding. Some of it is like a clanking sound. Some of it is Yeah, just like all kind of different sounds.
Starting a marching band in there.
Mhm.
I think
Bernie
he
kind of
might.
like gets a little bit closer.
I think he might be picking up rocks from the chimney and tossing them through the room, potentially.
He kind of like listens a little bit in. Is he just like? It sounds like he's throwing just like random stuff. You hear the sounds of like wood thudding against uh, the walls. You hear clanking of like metal against the stone floor.
Some kind of mourning. He realized his body's dead.
I don't know about that. I don't think these guys mourn like that.
I'm surprised he came back here in the first place. I wouldn't have thought that he would. But I mean, the only reason I could think that it would run away from us to go here and not just out the village would be to get back to his partner, right?
Maybe, maybe. I mean, notice how he was all those dead chickens and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
Also, he was like, he must have been hurt trying to regain his
How
strength
close?
back.
How close did you look at the chicken? It's. I mean, they might have had those there beforehand already. Wait, how long? How long ago did they come to town?
Well, we saw them. Actually, no, I don't know. I really don't know.
I think that's a question we asked Vifelda, but I also forgot what she answered. But because what I'm thinking is, were those chickens from now? Was he eating them to gather strength from the battle, or were they just there because they already used that spot earlier on? I doubt.
All three?
Yeah, I guess.
All three?
I mean, we're in a good spot now. He definitely won't be killing any villagers while locked up.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess for now, like, so we can worry about that later. For now, we gotta make sure this guy's isn't getting out. And also, how do you want to take him down?
Fight without trying to kill, like knock him out.
You have any
Either
you can knock him out?
that, or try to like overpower him, grapple him, restrain him.
Yeah.
Something like a big old constrictor snake would be very good at that.
Oh my god.
You see at this point, kind of like Bernie again has his notebook out, kind of scribbling some stuff. And as you say the snake thing, he kind of just like doesn't turn his head upward. He just kind of like looks up at you, and then just kind of like looks back down and kind of scribbles in his notebook a little more.
I just shake my head. Horrible.
Or you have other animals. What traps their prey?
Crabs?
Yeah, that's another idea I had. Giant crab. Or are you also afraid of crabs, Bernie?
Crabs are delicious, but I don't know if turning into one would be as luxurious as something that flies.
What flies and traps their prey?
Eagles do a
Ensnares
pretty
them.
good job.
They just have claws, right? You think an eagle would be good at like grappling something, ensnaring it, stopping it from moving? I feel like eagles just come down and the first hit is a kill. And they carry off a corpse.
he looks up. He's like, well, eagles and hawks, from what I know, some of them trap their prey, take them very high up, and just drop them from great heights to let the gravity do the work for them.
I mean, speaking about gravity, I could also try levitating him. That way he can't run, at least, if it works. But they can try to, deflect my magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work too. That could work, but his hands will still be free and he'll still be able to talk. So when he's up in the air, he'll just be able to shoot fireballs at us.
If his arms are free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although then again, though, just be out in the air, but still, yeah, that could work. We just have to get some way to, grab him and make it so he can't, move his hands around.
I could also try to cast suggestion on it. But again, it could try to block that. But if it works, I could, I can't suggest something that will be obviously harmful to it. But if we suggest something like calm
Sit
down
still or
and
stand still.
let's work together to prove our innocence to Dolvo, talking about us, the group, prove my innocence at Dolvo, then that would be a reasonable ask that's not obviously harmful to it.
It could be. I mean, there's also like the whole fact of curses and stuff like that, where if he does have a what's it called, something on him where he has to do like some task, and if he doesn't do it, he'll like explode or die or something like that. Yeah, that could cause that.
So I've always looked at suggestion, and one word always stuck out to me. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. So, what would sound reasonable to a chaotic demon?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's certain things you can't really
Like,
suggest it because it won't make sense to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then further on, it gives the example of suggesting to a knight to give the warhorse to the first beggar they meet. That's not like reasonable per se. I think it's just reasonable as in not absolutely stupid.
I mean,
Well, no, but that's
knight
the
would
knight
be,
though. That they
yeah, a
have
knight.
they're honor bound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What could we suggest then? Do you have another idea for a wording?
No, it's simple. Like stand still, don't move. And technically, as long as you're putting it in shackles, it's not harming it. You know, or easy enough. Go to sleep. That's another one too.
But then,
I still think
you're back with the same thing. Is it reasonable to go to sleep in the middle of a fight?
Yeah.
again, don't move. Do not struggle. or do not attack. Because as long as we're not attacking, he's not attacking, right? Technically, it's not a fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
we are outnumbering it, so it might be reasonable to say, we outnumber you. You can't get out. Uh, like give up and let us capture you, so we don't have to kill you. That's reasonable.
That's too complicated though. Like I thought like suggestions like a simple task, like
Yeah.
stop running, or drop the item, or open your hands, or put your hands behind your back. Like
I mean,
tasks like that.
you can word it pretty simply. You can just say, "We're more than you. Just give up."
Well, so the task would be just give up. The whole "we're more than you" is just that's not a request. That's just a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever though. Like I said, honestly, as long as it gets the point across and they stop moving, so we can put the shackles on it and such. That's all that matters, really. You know.
You don't want to die in here. Let us capture you. That's reasonable. No?
I guess, but then again, though, like, how would the suggestion work on that? It's not a suggestion. That's more of a plead,
I mean, let us
or more
capture
like
you is pretty
asking.
straightforward in what we suggest it does, which is let us do that.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, you could try it. I mean, do you have suggestion available right now, or do we have to wait 8 hours?
I do have it available. It's only second level.
Will it work? Because I think they have to match their level, right, in order for it to work, or match their CR.
No, nothing like that.
Hmm.
They just have to save against my spell save DC.
Mm. Okay.
But still, I don't think we would want to do that now. We would still want to rest first and then try it, because there's a good chance that he'll just make the DC, it won't work, and then we still have a fight on our hands. So we want to be
Bernie
refreshed.
kind of Bernie kind of pipes in, leading up to one of the sieges we had to quell prior to my capture. We did get our hands on a couple of goblins that managed to cross a little bit too close to our territory. Suggestion was used, but it played into the goblin's personality. They were a little bit difficult to capture, so we used their innate personality to trick them into doing something that they wouldn't normally do in order to get about the means we wanted.
Mhm.
Goblins are known for attacking in great numbers, but fleeing in smaller numbers. And we told them to run away, but we didn't know, or we didn't let them know, that something was waiting for them around the corner. So, in essence, they were able to run into a trap. If you play into a demon's personality, you can get them to unknowingly do something they wouldn't normally do.
These guys like to turn invisible and hide. We could maybe, but I don't know, that might end up being too complex of a suggestion, but we might suggest to it that it ends up being essentially convinced that we can't see it and it just holds still invisibly until we leave. Except we know exactly where it is, and then we essentially surprise it with shackles.
Wait. What if we do it the other way?
Meaning?
Where instead of us capturing it and taking it to them, what if we, since we have it, we keep it here and we have them come to us, the people in the city?
You think they would?
I mean, if we have someone that they know from here that they trust, go get them, it would work. So like either my father or, you know what I mean? Like someone of a high enough caste, having them come out here, that could work. As the Bernie, do you think that would be easier, or would us capturing it and then us going through the process of getting it over there be better?
I like the idea of both trying to capture it in some way and also leading someone here. But if we were to lead someone here in this forgotten land that and you keep seem kind of like look a little bit shameful of like probably his past perceptions of this town.
Hmm.
um Yet I don't know who would want to trust someone possibly. And your father, wasn't he thrown into the dungeon?
No, I don't think so.
Was he not? Or were
No,
you?
no, I was thrown in there, not him.
Okay.
I left here. Yeah, I
Okay.
left here.
What is the guard's task specifically? Is it just to protect citizens of the city they're in, or is it to protect the dwarves of the land, like including the surrounding villages? Because if we don't word the request to come here as, hey, we want to prove our innocence to you, please be nice and give us a chance to do that. If we instead we word it as like, hey, we captured a threat to your villagers, it's already killed 2 dwarves in this village here. We captured it in a house, please come and help us kill it. Then I mean they would almost certainly do that, and it would just be a happy coincidence that doing so also proves that we weren't the actual threat.
With numbers being so low for the dwarves, we definitely have an interest in protecting even this small town.
We can say it like that.
We wouldn't want another Grenza on our hands.
That would work great, right? We can say, hey, we cornered a threat here, killed 2 villagers in what's the name of your of this town? Forgot. It's like
It's called
Kleinsburg.
Kleinsburg. Yeah, sorry.
Landsberg.
I was thinking of the last name of the other 2 people. For some reason, I got stuck in my head.
Like
Stormhorn or something like that. Yeah.
it's already
Oh,
killed.
the people, yeah.
Yeah. I got that
Stormheart.
stuck. Stormheart. Yeah, I had that stuck in my head for some reason.
Yeah.
It's already killed 2 villagers of Kleinberg. We were only able to kill one and corner the other. We need backup to kill it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Or you could even send. We could even send one of the people from the village here to basically go and get them, and not even really name us specifically. Just say a group of adventurers killed one of them and captured the other, and they need help.
Yeah, no. That's what I was thinking. But we have to choose the right person though, because we'll make sure that person is of a high enough prestige to where they'll listen to them and not question them, like how they did us.
Well, who's in charge here? Like, do you have a village elder or?
Technically, I think that's my parents
I mean, then yeah.
or my family, not my parents, not my parents outright, but my family. So,
In that
but
case,
before I
yeah.
do that, that's before I do that. That's because I want to get all of our ducks in order before we did anything like that.
Meaning what?
Yeah.
What ducks do you have?
The kind of ducks that won't listen to me whenever I talk to them.
So, your family is in so many words, the religious leaders
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Kleinsburg, correct?
Yeah.
There is one other family that has somewhat of the same influence, but not in the religious sense. So
Okay.
there are options if you want to go to your family or not.
Well, I'll have to go to them regardless
Okay.
to talk to them because again, I can't leave without saying hello to my mom because she'll kill me. So, yeah.
If she thinks
Again,
you're
like,
here.
no, she knows I'm here. I'm pretty sure one of my siblings have told her so far that I'm here. I'm sure one of them has. If not,
You
then
did
hey, cool.
you did swear Eleanor to secrecy. So who knows? Do you know if Eleanor's a chatty Cathy?
I told her to secrecy not to tell my mom. That doesn't mean she hasn't told my siblings.
Okay.
You see that? Yeah. No. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very positive she has not told my mom directly, but it is 100% possible that one of my other siblings may have. But still, yeah. Eventually, I should still go over there anyway. Say hello, get yelled
Yeah.
at, probably possibly slapped.
I'll give you a healing word if you get slapped.
Nah, it's okay. I Ingle pats his big broad chest. I can take it. I think.
Right. Well,
But yeah, we'll see a DM. I guess who's the other family?
They're actually not that far from the other deceased body. It's the Copper Spines.
Copper Spines. Okay.
Yep. The individual in question is Nanur Copperspine.
Oh, hey, we were just at their house.
Yes, you were.
Okay. Wait, is that the one that had the dead corpse still in front of it?
Yes.
And we haven't checked that corpse, right?
Correct.
we checked that corpse. We talked to it.
No. Wait, did we?
Yeah, we talked to the other one.
Oh, this one? This guy?
Yeah, we talked with that one. He was on the way to the water, and then we came to this second corpse here. But while only just checking it out, we realized someone was inside.
Checked it, but didn't, or checked it out, but didn't check it. Correct.
Which one? The one
The one
right
that we
here with
did
us.
So
chatting with.
Did we speak to this one?
Yeah, we spoke to the further one, the one over there.
Did he say who he was?
I don't remember if we asked
Or
that.
or
I
DM,
know
did I recognize him?
he told us he was on his way to the water. So he might
Okay.
have been from somewhere else and just going past that door on the way to the water. That much I know. I remember. I don't remember
The
if we
DM,
asked who he was.
the DM, did I recognize him?
This guy you did not.
Okay. So he's not from here then, probably.
Most likely no.
Okay. Okay.
You do know that there are some individuals in this town that kind of like wandering dwarves home, like no actual place. They come and they help with some harvests, and they're kind of like assistants for
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
these
yeah.
homes. Yeah. So unless you've seen and been in the home that he's probably assisted in, you wouldn't really know of like certain people.
No, but I'm checking to see like if he's like part of a family, like people that I know of here that have been here for like a long time, like my family or the
Well, like I
Copper
said, like
Horns.
if like for example, if you went into the Ash Fury home, there's dwarves that might have been living there that are just inside the home helping out with cooking and stuff like that. And they don't really leave the home much, if at all.
Okay.
So he could be an assistant helping out, yada yada.
I'd suggest that you go talk to whatever people you need to talk to, and I'll set up a dome here at the front door to give that another layer of protection, and have my bat keep an eye on the chimney.
Okay. I mean, I still have to stay here for the dome, right?
True, yeah, until I set it up.
Yeah. So I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. And if something happens, I can cast one sending today to send you a message. So I could alert you if I need to.
Okay.
Right, then let's gather around the door.
Okay, Bernie's right there.
Something like this. That cover everything? Yeah. There.
Okay, I'll lock it in place. It's locked.
Right.
No, he's locked. I'm Ingle.
Wow.
Nice.
And then I send the bat up, and it is going to just sit on those rocks and alert me if the rocks start to move underneath it. If they
Okay.
start sliding down the chimney or something.
So it's gonna be perched on the rocks.
Yeah, to feel if they move.
All right, I will take off disable flying. And for some reason, it's still flying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Go flex your social muscles, Angle. I'll chill here. You can find me if you need me.
Right. Oh, I guess, Brady, did you want to come or want to stay?
I'll go with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Bernie's sprinting super fast as my computer is jumping.
All right, so this guy, I don't recognize him at all, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha. And then this is their house right here.
Yes.
Knock, knock, knock.
No sounds.
Knock again.
You hear kind of like small footsteps making their way. What's out there?
Ingle.
Angle.
Yes, it's me.
Angle? You hear
Yes.
like a unlocking, and like you see like a pair of eyes kind of press themselves into the opening in the door.
Yes. I wave
Uh,
hi. Hello.
uh yeah. Um, come on in. Come on in. I don't have their home yet built, but
It's
you're
okay.
inside.
So I'll
Yeah.
come inside. I'll
You
say,
see a lot of the furniture pushed up against the chimney, and then he like picks up a chair that's like sideways leaning against the table and like props it down and picks up a
I
couple more chairs.
I I say to him, I'm sorry about scaring you earlier. We had to check to make sure that no one got in through the chimneys. So that scratching sound you heard was me and my compatriot Locke.
Oh, and he
Yeah.
kind of looks past you at the individual kind of
No,
standing
no.
there.
This
Oh,
this is not
hello,
Locke. This is Bernicius Maximus. And
Bernius. Okay,
yes, Bernicius Maximus.
Bernicius. Well, pleased to meet you,
Yes.
Bernicius. Please, any dwarf is part of our clan. Uh, we don't really have anything prepared, but we do have some ale if you want.
Hmm. But but getting down to business though, we and who I recognize the person I'm talking to, right? As one of the
Oh yeah,
Copperstone.
oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
cool. Or Copperhorns. Okay, cool. I say, we need your help. So first off, yes, there have been some killings that recently happened, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we were able to capture two of them, maybe kill one of them. Other things that did it. But we
Okay.
need someone to go to the capital and get them to come here and grab them because there's also some deaths in the capital as well that these things did, and we need to well, we got them. We were able
You
to get them.
would get them, like
Yes, we
they're
were able
taken care of?
no, captured. Captured. One of them was alive. The other one might be dead.
Okay. Huh. And who are you thinking of going?
I was hoping one of your because you guys have a little bit more prestige and sway to make them listen to us. Or make them, or I'd say for them to listen to us and get here faster than say I would.
Okay, well, I would be happy to help. I'd want Rudwas to be okay. Is she is she safe to stay at your home, maybe?
Yeah, she can stay at my parents. It's fine.
Okay.
Actually, I
And
already have Fulfilled over there anyway. Actually, we captured it in Fulfilled's house. So
oh,
Fulfilled's already over at my parents right now.
okay then.
Also,
Well,
be wary. There's a dead dwarf outside, so watch your step.
is it Fulfilda's husband?
No, we have him somewhere else.
So there's just a random dead dwarf outside our door.
Yes,
Good to know. Well,
that's what I'm telling you.
okay. As you're saying this, Rude Wast is like putting down a few ales in front of you and Bernie. She like lifted the table, like set it in front of you guys. So you managed to take care of those things that were out there, right?
Well, again, captured him. We captured one. The other one might be dead. We haven't verified it yet because he's still stuck inside her Fulfilda's house.
Okay.
We have it barred off right now.
And there's no way of him escaping.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
But we don't know how long that's going to hold. Hence the reason why we want to get someone to the capital now so they can get over here and take care of it or capture if they want.
Yeah. All right then. Well, Rudwast, I don't know if you heard everything about staying at Ingle's parents' house or not, but I think until this thing fully blows over, And she's like, "That's fine. I just hope she can stand me cooking in the kitchen." Yes, yes, I know, I know. Your mother. Sorry. You have a certain way. Uh, Engel, was that going to be a problem? Two cooks in the kitchen?
I cannot speak on that. I will be honest with you. That household and how it is ran is not under my purview, and I will be remiss if I were to sit there and pass any indication that I approve nor disapprove anything that happens in that house.
Rude Wast is standing closer to the kitchen, getting another ale for Nanur, as she's kind of like looking over his shoulder at you, and Nanur kind of like mouths, "Smart man," but mouths it, doesn't say it out loud.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
Rude Wast kind of like mumbles to herself like something about cooking and wanting her space and stuff as she's like preparing the ale. Well then, okay. I guess we'll grab some stuff for Rude Wast and I guess we can be on our way. What exactly should I tell? Where am I going again?
The capital.
Oh, to Dolvo.
Yeah, Dolo.
Okay. Rude
And
Wast is behind him,
all you
already
have to
saying,
oh,
"Don't
sorry.
worry, I'm packing you some food."
Yeah, I also say all you really have to tell them in Dolbo is that um you were able to capture one of the entities that was killing people in Dolbo and in
So
our
me,
village. Huh?
I captured it.
Well, no, we as a collective.
Okay. Am I mentioning you and your friend Locke and your friend Bernicius?
Yeah, you can mention or don't mention Bernicius. Bernicius didn't really help, and I kind of pat Bernicius on the back. He he uh he helped us, but he didn't help in the fight, you know.
Okay. So he's one of your servants then.
No, 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 not a servant,
Assistant?
not a servant, not a servant. No, he helped us in other ways, but he did not help us in the fight. So just say me and Locke.
Right, right, right. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. And he kind of looks at Bernicius. Yeah, he doesn't really look like an assistant either. I guess you're right. Hmm. Well, so he was there and kind of helped in his own way. Okay. Rudwas puts the ale in front of him as he takes like a big, like barely even letting the mug touch the table. He already takes it in his hand and starts drinking heavily. All right then. Well, Dulvo, tell them we as a collective captured a beast that was attacking this village or attacked Dulvo.
Yeah, it attacked both the village and Dolo.
So how do I know it attacked Dulvo?
I was there when it was attacking Dolvo.
Okay. Let's see.
Just tell them, yeah, tell them that I was there previously, and they'll either make them come out faster, or they'll laugh in your face and not give us any aid. Either or.
All right then. Huh. All right. When should I start heading out then?
As soon as possible if you can. Because again, we have it tied up now, or sorry, we have it locked up right now, but we don't know how long it's gonna hold.
Okay, give me 2 shakes as I click a couple buttons. He kind of like seems to be watching you a little bit closely. You know, it's hard to read you. I want to believe it. It's a little odd, but can't tell if you're playing a prank or not. But I'm gonna trust you because of your father.
If you
Okay?
don't believe me, walk outside and look at the dead dwarf.
I believe you. It's just very hard to read you. I don't
Yeah,
think
with that
you're.
roll, it would be.
What's that?
With that roll, it would be, yeah.
What?
With the 6 that he rolled.
Yeah. So I trust your father. You've never been the one to prank.
Yeah, I'm not my brothers.
Yeah, your brothers. Rude Wasp is in the background. Don't even get me started. They're not there, are they? She quickly catches herself, not to be offensive. It's just they can be rambunctious.
Some of my
Rude
siblings are
Wasp.
there because unfortunately they heard about the killings and the deaths here and they came over to protect my mom and help out. So whether or not they are there, I don't know. But I do know that they, some of my siblings are there.
Well, they better not pull their little usual pranks. It's definitely not the time for it.
Yet
They're
again, I
not.
cannot.
Just calm down, Rude Wasp. It's fine.
I can say neither here nor there that they will do any such thing. All I can say is that you'll be protected at least,
Rude Wasp
mostly.
comes over and just brings another ale for Nanur. All right, well, I guess I can pack my things and be ready in about 30 or so minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start getting my stuff again.
Oh, also, actually, hang on. Maybe you can help me out. Do you know who, or could you take a look at the dwarf outside and actually tell me who he belongs to, or who he's with, if you know, so we can get the body to to them.
As
Or
he's standing up, he grabs his ale and lifts it in one motion before he even gets to a fully stood up kind of posture. The ale's already gone, and he slams it on the table. All right. As a little bit of spittle comes out, and ale kind of floats off into the distance. Let's see what's going on here. He makes his way to the door. So nothing's bad is out there, right?
at the moment, no.
All right. He goes over, unlocks the door, opens it up, steps outside. He gets about 2, 3, 4 steps, turns right back around and comes back in. Sits back down. Well, I guess that guy's toast. It's the Anvil Coat's helper.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know the Anvil Coats as being the family, the clan that is closest to the location where you found the dead chickens. They are the next home over.
So they're the ones that we were originally at, where no
They
one was answering
are
inside.
this one.
Oh, okay, okay, not okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the Anvil Coats. I guess he was making his way down to the water, and you said he was making his way down to the water, right?
No, I did not say that.
Oh, you did not? Okay, so then scratch that. Sorry.
Okay, so I
Sorry,
I,
sorry.
I was about to get suspicious, like, excuse
No,
me,
no, sorry, sorry. I thought
how
you
did
did
you
say it.
know?
Yeah, yeah. He must have been running an errand for the Anvil Coats, and I guess something met his maker. That's unfortunate. He was a good
Okay,
boy. He was a good boy. But
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
I got a little
right.
suspicious there for a second. I'm like, excuse me, how did you
No,
know
no.
that?
I thought you said it when you sat down. You're like, oh yeah, there's a dwarf that was trying to go to the water, but I think that was my
No,
own memory.
no. I didn't. I was trying my best not to go into too much specifics on how he
Yeah.
died for obvious
Yeah.
reasons because you don't know how, or I don't. Ingo doesn't know how some of the NPCs would react to just flat out death.
Yeah. No, he definitely. I mean, he at least saw the pool of blood under Nif. Let me see his name. Nerfeg's body.
Nerfeg's. Dang. Nerfeg's.
Ner Ner
Yeah.
FEG.
Nerfeg coal miner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's an unfortunate end to meet.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Rude Wasp kind of pipes in. Wait, young Nefer was. Don't. Let's just leave it. Maybe we can, I guess, cover the body somehow when it's time to walk out.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do something.
Or we can just have her close her eyes.
Have her close her eyes because I don't want to touch the body. I want to let see what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's an unfortunate thing.
Indeed.
And she kind of repeats, but he was such a good boy. Yes, I know. But
Yep. Those things
you
are
can't go
evil
backward.
garbage.
All right.
Yep.
Well, let's get our things ready and we can start heading over to your home.
Yeah. Oh, while you do that, I was gonna say I might run over to the what are they called again? They're called copper. Not copper. What?
The family I just mentioned?
Yeah.
Anvil Coat.
Envil Coat. I was run over to them and let them know about Nerfeg.
All right. Yeah. I think by the time you guys get done, we'll be ready to head over.
Okay.
I guess we could just meet you.
Yeah, I'll come
Well,
back. I'll come back. I'll come back.
oh, you're gonna come back here.
Yeah, I'll come back here. Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm pretty
All
sure
right.
the Envil Coats are gonna want to do something about the body.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, let me know
Yep.
if they need any help because I just need to pack some stuff and then I'll be ready.
I mean, you'll literally hear us outside.
Okay.
All right.
Well, he stands up and kind of like looks at the ale that's just like sitting there next to you. Yeah. Well, I'll
All
see
right. Go
you.
ahead. I pick up the ale and I drink it as I get up as well.
There you go. He kind of like a little bit of a smile kind of creeps on his mouth and he kind of like nods. I thought you weren't thirsty, but all right. He kind of like
Oh,
pats you like really hard on the back.
I let him know. We've been running at we've been going nonstop ever since we got into town and fighting these things. So unfortunately, I'm still on the clock. I'm still in work mode right now. I haven't relaxed just yet. Still taking care of things.
He kind of like tilts his head a little bit. You sound like you're from Dolvo. Well, we'll find some drink for you when you're done.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, let's get packing. All right,
Okay.
all right.
And I'd say, yeah, I'll be back. I'm just going over here to the Animal Coats and let them know about their helper.
He nods his head. All right.
Okay. I go to leave. Take a
Billy
Bernie's with me as
joins.
well.
As
Which
you are walking toward the house, Bernacius?
it was just something I could come up so that way if and when someone's, again, we're around a lot of doors right now. Honestly, sooner or later you're going to get seen or someone's gonna pick up on your name. I'm just trying to throw the scent off as much as possible.
All right. Bernacius it is.
Just for now.
Then he like stops. Wait. Anvil coats. Anvil coats. Uh,
This we might have to do on my own.
is that Ulmith Anvil coat?
I think so.
I'm gonna hang out here.
Actually, you want to go back to lock?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Okay. All right. I'll see you when I get back.
He nods, puts his hand up in the air as he's walking back.
Knock, knock, knock.
No answer.
Yeah, boy. Knock again.
Jackie Gleason.
Right.
Uh, someone comes to the door. Hello?
Hey, do I recognize him?
Yeah, I mean, like you hear the voice. It
Okay.
sounds like an anvil coat.
I say, hey, it's Ingle.
Ah, yeah, single. Wait, Ingle, what are you
Yep,
doing outside?
I'm outside because I was working out here. Um,
What are you doing back?
that's partially one of the reasons why I'm here. One of your helpers, what was his name? Neagle? There's a what's his name? It was sorry, Nerfrig. Something has happened to him.
He kind of opens the door, and as he's opening the door, you see he doesn't poke his eyes out. He doesn't anything. He just quite casually opens the door, and you see his back is very straight. You see there's like an air about him. Um, yeah, and he just looks very like proper. Um, as he just kind of looks you dead down. What about him?
He's been slain
By whom?
by in uh technically it's a demon, but it's also a fiend. I think it's been killing other dwarves in the area.
Really?
Yes,
And how would you know this?
because I literally just stumbled upon his body right over there, and I kind of point in that direction.
Leave it to them to be in the line of danger. It's fine. Well, it's unfortunate, but I guess these things cannot be stopped in a town like this. It's unfortunate. Well, I guess it's upon us to take care of the body.
Okay. Um, I was double checking if you need any help with that or not. But if you don't, you guys got it. That is completely fine.
I guess no rest for the retired. Yes, I will take care of it. It's fine. And how did he pass?
He was stabbed a
Hmm,
couple of times.
he always seemed a little bit off. I guess trouble finds you wherever you go.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Let me just
Wait.
buff him a little bit. There we go. And you see his clothes kind of like a little bit higher of a stature. He seems like well put together. And this death seems to be less of a sad uh, occasion and more treated like an inconvenience. Well, I guess we'll have to dig a grave or put him out to sea, even though he doesn't deserve it. But that's fine. Well, there goes my day. Let's take care of this thing. Where is he now?
I did he step outside or is he kind of like still in the doorway?
He's exactly where he is.
Gotcha. I just point. I walk over. He's right over here. Oh, okay.
What's that?
That was weird. He's over here. I kind of like walk towards this way. And I kind of point in the direction.
All right. And as the door is wide open, you see um, there's like a lot of like very high end items. Um, he's seems to be pretty well off, and you've known him kind of being like this since you've been young. I see. Well, all right. I guess I will deal with this. Let's at least get him out of that particular area. And he kind of like looks over at you. Let's at least get him out of that particular area.
Okay. I can help you if you want.
Help. Okay, I guess I will assist you in moving this.
Well, no, when I say help, I mean like I can do this for you.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Right.
He kind of like squints his eyes on the use of the word help. Okay, well, I guess I'll make sure you don't mess it up in any way. I was thinking maybe just on the side of the building, and he kind of points over in this general area. We can at least move him for the time being, and I guess I'll get someone else to help me with the body. Uh, yeah. So if
Okay.
you can start getting him now.
All right. So I'll come over here. So I use um mold earth and I shift a 5'5" square underneath him to prop him up.
Okay.
And then I then shift that square like how you would I shift that square like above ground
Hmm.
in the direction where he wants it to go while holding the
Okay.
body on top.
Okay. The body starts going 5 feet up in the air on this slab of earth as the earth itself just like shifts. And as it goes toward Holmith, he just like, at the very last second, just like steps out of the way. And like, even that seems like it's a chore. All right. Seems like you've been getting better with your spells, Angle.
Hope so. I mean, you need a way to protect yourself, right?
Yes, I believe that's true for ones that need to protect themselves.
Yep. So yeah, start heading that direction.
He slips out of character for a second and does kind of ask, "You have been keeping safe out there, haven't you?"
Of course.
That's good. You know, your parents do complain a lot. They have been missing you.
Yeah. They seem to complain about that a lot. And I hear it from everybody whenever I come back.
Yeah, I have to hear it while I'm still here, but your adventures seem a little important to you. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna say, yeah, should try to take a vacation. Go to the city. See how things are going over there.
This the city,
Yeah, why not?
Dolvo.
Yeah, Dolvo.
I retired from there long ago.
Yeah.
That before that king of yours got himself captured. Of course, that's a tragedy. We did have a little bit of a falling out. I like it here in Kleinsburg. It's a little bit more quieter.
Fair. That's fair.
Well,
Well,
it seems like that's as good a spot as any. What do you think?
that's fine. You want them above ground or underground?
No, I think I wouldn't hear the end of it from a few townsfolk if I didn't give them a proper send off.
Okay.
We'll just keep them there for the time being.
Okay, that's fine. I look at them and say, if you ever feel like traveling, I know a great place in Tordio you can go visit.
Oh yeah, where's that?
That would be what's the what's the name of the city in Tordia that our house is at?
Tordia is the city.
Okay. Well, I just say, yeah, just look for a house towards the end of the street or the main street where the castle is. There's a bridge. Always go in there and tell them that me or tell them that I sent you, and they'll give you a room to stay in. You can go ahead and check out the city and such.
That's in Gao Moon, correct?
I do believe so.
Well, a travel there wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
You know, Engel, out of all your brothers and sisters, you and it looks like he's like struggling to like form the words. I
It's
always
okay.
did
I got time.
admire you.
Thanks.
Yes. Well, Tordia, huh?
Again, if you ever get tired of the complaining here.
It would be a nice getaway. I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
not?
Interesting.
Oh,
And this is somewhere you own?
yes, it is indeed somewhere I own.
Hmm. Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself. I
Here,
guess
I'll let you decide that when you see it.
all right. Then I guess after I see it, I might be able to quell your mother's concerns, and hopefully that'll mean an easier life for me in Kleinsburg, because she does like to brag.
Well, be careful. If you tell her this, she'll actually brag even more now if you do that.
Yeah,
So you
but
might
at
want to keep it
least
to yourself
at
if you
least the
want.
bragging is better than the complaining.
You know what? You're right. I concede. You're correct.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess it's back to the books.
Okay. Well, yeah. Enjoy yourself. And again, yeah, if you make it out there, yeah, just go and stop by there. If I'm not in, they'll still take care of you. Sebastian is a really good person.
Sebastian is your assistant.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my assistant.
Hopefully, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's good. I wouldn't say he's the best because again, I have not met anyone better than him. But at the same time, I'm sure there's one out there. But he is by far the best one I've ever met. That's for sure.
Hmm. Tordia, huh? Let me be. Let me be right back. And you see him go into his home, close the door, and he seems to be like shuffling around. He comes back a little bit later and passes you a book. I think it might mention Tordia somewhere in there, but it's a decent read.
Okay. I actually know someone who will definitely love to take a gander at this.
All right. He kind of cocks his head a little bit to the side and kind of looks at you for like a second, and then like kind of slowly like extends his arm out to shake hands.
Hmm. I reached my arm out as well to shake his hand.
He nods. Take care of yourself and anyone you come across.
Absolutely. You too, and safe travels.
He kind of smiles for a second, turns, and then like goes back to the door and closes it.
Hmm. Okay. I take a look at the book. Does the book have a name?
Uh, the many travels. Wait, what was the name? What was the actual person's name? Uh, oh my God, what's the person's name? Oh no, I can't pull up my notepad.
It's okay. You don't have to give it to
The
me now.
many travels of Dalantere.
Many Travels of Dalantere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dalantere is DALONTAIR. The Many Travels of Dalantair.
And then, what was the name of the person who gave it to me?
That was Holmith Anvilcote. There you go.
Just make sure I got his name real quick. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I started making a note in my, or yeah, I'm just putting in my notes here. Go. Perfect. Okay. I guess I'll head back over here. Oh, well, hang on. I got it. Got a game. Take it the blood's gone too now, right? Or is that still there?
It's like still there. Oh wait. Oh, since you moved the Earth, no, yeah, it would be also moved. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm making sure that's all gone.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, knock on the door. Knock, knock.
He opens it very slowly.
Hey,
Oh,
me again.
hello.
Yep. Yeah. Looks like Holesmith wanted to move the body, so I went ahead and I did that for you. So you don't have to worry about I forgot her name, but you don't have to worry about her seeing anything. It's gone.
Okay. Perfect. All right. The two emerge from their homes, and let me actually get rid of that blood. Done. All right. The two emerge and follow you.
Oh, okay. Like, wait, are they following me back to the where we haven't captured, or are they following me to?
Well, it's been 30 minutes. They're ready to go over to your families.
Okay. That is fine.
Is everything okay? I mean, we could just make our way over there
Nope,
ourselves.
I got you. I completely forgot. Yeah. Walking over here. And then,
Oh, my computer's being a dummy.
or hang on, wait. I told them, or I'll leave them over to the dome over here. Be like, here, 1 second. I go talk to my compatriot in here. And then I'll step inside. And I'll say, hey, hang on, wait, do they say anything when they see the dome? Or do they just kind of like, huh?
They kind of look at it for a second, and like they look at you more to see your reaction of this thing. And when you don't react, they're just like, okay, it's just like a thing.
Well, more than just a thing, but yes. Yeah, sure. Um, so yeah, 1 second. My compatriot's inside. This is how we're keeping them locked up. Well, one of the ways we're keeping them locked up, but yeah. So I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
And then I walk inside and I say, Locke, you okay?
Yeah, I've just been sitting here, listening what I'm hearing from inside.
The whole time, Bernie's been like kind of scribbling some stuff in his notepad.
I say, Locke, do you would you like some entertainment?
Depends on what that means.
And I pass him the book.
Oh, I always like those.
Figured. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up? Oh, what'd
I
you say,
just
Locke?
said thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I figured. I figured you out of everyone would want to at least take a look at this and get first crack at it. So, you know, enjoy.
I
So
appreciate
I'm
it.
we took care of the body over in front of the other dwarf body that we found over there. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and help I uh point to Ninar and Rudwurst. Ninar is gonna go ahead and go to the capital for us, and Rudwurst is gonna go ahead and stay with my parents. I'm just gonna walk them over there. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good luck.
Okay. No problem. All right, and then I come out. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's go to my parents. Do 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 do. Making
Is
our
the book
way.
in Dwarvish?
No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm actually reading it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna open it and be like, never mind.
You go, except Bernie read it to you.
That's true. Our resident translator.
Bernie has been, for much of the time, been
Combat
just
roll.
focused on his notepad. During the time, so before we go to
Inside, yeah.
the Ermandrude's house, is there anything particular you wanted to be doing and have been doing, Locke?
I sat down close to the door on purpose, so I am listening to sounds that I'm hearing from inside. Other than that, now I'll read that book that I have, and
Okay.
any interesting notes in the book that I find, I will copy over into the crystal.
Got it. While you are listening to the sounds of what's going on inside, you do hear like a clinging, kind of clanking sound pretty much the entire time.
It's like metal or stone
Uh,
or something else.
it's kind of like a metal sound.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it fine?
I think it's fine.
You're
Sure.
not there.
You sure about that?
I've got a
Are
bat
you trying to?
sitting
Are
there.
you wait a minute, Angle? Are you quoting something?
Yeah.
Are you quoting "I think you should leave"?
No, I think it is. Yeah, right. Where he's like, sitting there and he's talking to the guy and he's like, "You sure about that? Are you sure about that? You
Yeah,
sure
that's
about
it. I love
that?"
that show. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good show. All right, sorry. You
It's
sure
all
about
good.
that?
You sure
You
about
sure
that?
about that? Okay. So yeah, the whole time you're hearing like this like clinking, clanking kind of sound. And then now you're reading the book. And again, the whole time Bernie's been just like kind of writing down, flipping a page, writing some more and stuff like that in his notebook. All right. So you have just reached your childhood home, the home of your clan.
Knock, knock, knock.
You see as you knock on the door, the same sister, Eleanor, answers it, poking her head out. Oh. And she kind of like looks behind her, making sure there's no one else there. You're back?
Not yet. We got it. So we captured both of them. Unfortunately.
She like steps outside and at this point like closes the door behind her.
Step back a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So wait, what happened?
We captured it in Fulfilled house. So we
So
we
that's
captured
good.
both of them. We captured both of them. Yes. Oh, yes, that is good. But now Nanar here. I'll say Ninur.
Nanar.
Ninur
yes.
is going to run over to the capital and let them know that we got it, so they can come by and either capture it or do whatever they need to do. And then we're gonna stay at Fafelda's, in front of Fafelda's to make sure that it stays there. It sounds like it's getting a little rowdy, so obviously still stay inside. Don't come out unless it's like someone that you recognize, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Well, and again, she like looks over her shoulder at the door. Well, I kept your secret, so
oh, thanks. You
yeah.
didn't tell any of our other siblings, or actually, how many siblings are here?
I mean, just two of us.
Okay, our brothers aren't here, are there either, right? Our older brothers.
Well, George and I. That's it.
Okay, but Eric, Olaf.
No,
Okay, thank you. Okay,
no.
I looked at I looked at Rudewurst. So they're not here. The triplets aren't here. So you're fine.
You see her kind of like, oh, that's a shame. They're such sweet little boys.
But like all the sarcasms is noted in her how she said that.
She's actually doing well enough to like hide the sarcasm from Eleanor, but from
I know.
what she
I
said, or yeah, from what she said earlier, it's pretty apparent.
Yeah, I know that she doesn't
Yeah.
particularly like him. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, she's gonna stay here while he's gone. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's fine with me.
Okay. And if mom has any problems, tell her to go to Fafelda's house where the giant dome is and yell inside and just yell at it. I'll hear it.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Just tell her to go
She's
to
kind of like just like
Fafelda's.
shaking her head and like hands in the air, like I don't know what that means.
Just tell her to go to Fafelda's house or Fafelda's place, and she'll see a dome there. A giant. Is it silver? Or is it what color is the dome?
It's like hazy.
Yeah, she'll see a hazy dome there. Just yell at it. I'm inside. Post it up. I'll hear it and I'll come out.
I mean, I'm not even supposed to be outside right now. And like again,
Yeah.
she's like speaking very low kind of volume.
Okay.
Like we're no one's outside, so the fact that Rudwas is gonna be here is just like, I could tell them that Nanur got her here for safety reasons, but you
That's
said
actually
not to.
that's the exact reason why we're here, actually.
Okay, well, I mean, she's fine. I don't think Mom's gonna have a problem with that, but you know, having Nanur here and knowing that you're home, that's gonna, I don't know, that's gonna be a lot.
If it's too much, you don't tell her where to find me. I'm not leaving
So
yet.
tell her that you're here.
Yeah, you can tell her, and then again, tell her that's where I'm going to be at, making sure this thing doesn't get out.
Okay. I don't know how that's gonna go over, but
Mm.
sure. If she has a problem with Rude Wasp being here, then tell her to yell at some dome. Okay.
Yeah, in front of Fafelda's place. That's where it's at.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. And then I looked at Nunor and I say, "And you're gonna take off right now?"
Yeah, I guess now is the best time before it gets too late in the day. I'd rather get there by nightfall.
Yeah, it'd be best. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, class. I do the dwarven handshake,
Mm-hmm.
and I say,
He
"Safe
follows
travels,
suit.
safe travels. Do what you can." And then, yeah, like I said, I'll try to keep you here as long as possible, or if not, make sure at least it doesn't go anywhere and doesn't hurt anybody else.
He nods his head. All right. I guess I'll bring as many of them as I can.
Okay.
He
And then, if anyone from the council asks you about me, let them know that I'm safe.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
This is just a precaution. It's just a precaution.
All right. He
Okay.
nods his head. He turns to Rude Wast. Just stay in there. And he like closes his eyes and kind of like rocks his head like very slowly back and forth. Just stay out of trouble. Just it's her home. Let her be in the kitchen. It's fine. Just stay low until I'm back. All right. Okay. Just help like cooking helps me relax. Yes, yes, I know, I know, I know. Just have a couple ales. It's fine. And like you see him like out of nowhere just like pulls like a small keg and like slams it in front of Rudwast. This should tide you over. She kind of like looks at it. Uh I guess that'll last me until supper. But thank you. And she puts it over her shoulder and they embrace and Rudwas starts walking to the door. Eleanor opens, Rudwas goes in, and you hear, "Oh, hi. Hello, Rudwast." And then Eleanor like closes the door quickly. Go, 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 go.
Oh, as I start running, thank you.
Yes, 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 you're welcome, you're welcome.
Cool. Combat
And
roll.
Ninner also like kind of like scurries off as Eleanor opens the door. And you hear like the faint sound of your mother's like voice. You didn't tell me we had a visitor. I know. And she closes the door behind her. And then you hear conversation like muddle off into the distance.
He's funny.
All right.
Okay.
Nanura starts making his way.
Okay. I don't really actually combat watch, so I just kind of get out of there.
Yeah.
And,
Go.
all right, cool. I was making sure he gets up there. All right, cool. Oh, actually, hang
That's
on.
fine.
I as the Nur
Hmm?
gets to the route where I'm at, I ask him, hey, who lives here?
Who lives there?
Yeah.
That is the Stormhearts.
Stormhearts. When's the last time you seen them?
I don't know. They've been kind of keeping to themselves a little bit lately, and I mean, we're all the way down by the water, so we don't really come up this way too much.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Just I locked on the door and no one answered. No lights or anything like that.
Do you think something's happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little worried, honestly, because again, like everyone else, at least answered their door.
Yeah,
Nothing from them, so I'm worried. And also too, and I told him, I point in this direction down here.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm pointing towards like this
yeah, yeah.
direction. Like, and I told him like on the second time we found the demon, it was right over there. So
Uh,
if something's going on, or
he thinks for a moment, and then just literally just starts like walking down. Gets to the door and like slams his fists on the door, just like one-handed, just pop, pop, pop. No answer. Hmm.
I told him, I said, see what I mean?
Yeah, that is odd.
Oh, I'll come back here. I'll come back here a little later and I'll check it out. I hope nothing happened to them.
Same. They were. I mean, they did have a few friends in the village, but I don't know. I never really got along with the husband.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
bad, just you know, the two wives. They had their own kind of friendship, and that's fine. But you get dragged to someone's home, and I don't know. He just seemed like a all right guy, just not my cup of ale.
Fair. It's
Yeah,
fair.
they seemed okay. They did have a few friends though. They were friends, obviously, with your parents,
Of
and
course.
then they were friends with the Frostbeards and the Copper Spines. Or not the Copper Spines. Sorry. God, what was that? The one? Anvil Coats.
Okay.
I mean, you checked on the. Obviously, you checked on the Anvil Coats. Did you check on the Frostbeards?
Not yet.
Okay,
We were in the middle of checking on people when we found the demon, and then we ran and caught him. So
I see. All right then. Well, hopefully they're okay.
hang on, he said it was the Frostbeards, and who are these people again? What's their name again?
Frostbeards?
No, the other the door we were just at.
Oh, those are the Stormhearts.
Gotcha. Okay. Putting that in
So
notes.
Stormhearts live here.
Okay.
But yeah, check on the. I guess since you said you haven't checked on them yet, but check on the Frostbeards.
I'll check on him. I'll check on him. Like I said, I'm gonna go back with. I'm gonna go back, check with my compatriot, make sure he's okay. Then I'll check on the Frostbeards.
All right. He nods one last time as he starts making his way.
Back down this way. So I take it the Frostbeards are in this one, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Go back here. Woo. And plop. I'm
And
back.
plop.
Welcome back.
Bernie kind of like looks up from his notebook, closes it as he puts his like kind of worn and torn pencil away. Oh, good to see you. How was everything at the Anvil Codes?
Fine. Um,
Hmm.
I can tell why you don't like them. And yeah, everything's fine over there. We moved the body. He's gonna take care of the burial later. And then we're going I told him to, go check out our place in Tordia. So
Well, that's nice of you.
if he's ever bored.
He was definitely a hard shell to crack, and it seemed like I tried cracking him a few times, and that didn't
Ah,
help.
yeah, with emotions like that, I'm very positive he'll recognize you pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Say, Locke, did you learn anything from the book?
Did I? How far did I get?
You got like just a few pages in.
I mean, I've only just started. So, not much yet.
From what you did read of the book, You're not quite sure at this moment whether this was an actual dwarf or it's just like fables for adults, not really children.
Okay. I mean, it's a fun read, I guess. Why? Where did you get this? Engel?
I got it from the Anvil Codes.
Just to like pass the time? It's unusual for you to be asking for books, right?
No, he gave it to me. I guess I made him feel, or I guess I impressed him with how grown I've become or how mature I've become. So he gave it to me.
All right. I mean, I'll read it, but it seems to be mostly for fun.
Well, is it like stories?
Yeah, basically.
Mm. Sometimes there's some truth in stories. So who knows?
That's true. That's true. Could give me ideas of animals to turn people into. Maybe they have a really unique snake in here, you know.
Or far off lands.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's fine.
And then anything from the inside?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, hey, is there anything going on inside or is it all quiet now?
Did we hear anything?
King,
Still
king,
the same thing.
Okay.
king,
Okay. Here.
king,
You guys give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
king. Bernie checks his notebook one last time. You said, as he kind of like looks over at you, Locke, we need to make introductions with your hometown pretty soon, right?
Yeah, time passes weirdly in this universe. I don't know. But yeah, at some point.
Because I think, given the last time we talked about it, it's like less than a week away. Am I right?
Maybe we did also talk to them about it in general already, but need to set up the specifics. Like, where do we meet with the genie, and then who teleports us to my town, my hometown?
Hmm. Because I think we have 5. He looks at his thing. Maybe 6 more days left before this meeting is supposed to be happening.
That's possible, yeah. Want to get on that next, maybe after we're done with this demon stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we basically just have to get him in, and after the meeting we asked them if they have people with modify memory, and we also asked Alma to help us. So
Hmm.
we should meet up with Alma and the air genasi, and then probably either get picked up by someone from my home, or they tell me about the code to teach it to Alma. But most likely I'm thinking they're gonna pick us up because they don't want that information out there while everyone's eyes are tied, except mine.
Hmm.
And then they'll take us to a meeting room. After the meeting room, Alma after the meeting, they'll probably teleport us out again first, and then Alma will modify memory to remove any potential knowledge people might have gleaned through seeing stuff they might not have been meant to see, like out windows, out through the eye, whatever they used to cover our eyes, stuff like that.
Yeah. Because I think if everything gets squared away soon, at least we might be able to do some damage control on whatever that guy might be planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean,
Lock. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
he will be sticking to his deals. That's an innate part of who he is as a Jinni. And part of the deal is that no one comes to any harm in my town, directly or indirectly. So he won't harm them, but I think he just wants information from them. Yeah.
Well, whatever he wants, it seems that that's the thing we should worry about the most.
Yeah.
Is
If
it
he's
something
not,
that? Oh, sorry.
if he's not concerned with something that we might think is concerning, that's concerning.
Very true. I was also going to say too. Didn't he also say that he heard about your town and their ability to like keep things away? Like, how did he hear about your town if no one else here knows about them?
Yeah.
Well, my father is an Air Genasi. So, that's
you
a potential
think
route for information to get to him that most people will not have access to.
Do you
I mean,
think him knowing that, let's say from your father, is a good thing or a bad thing? Like, how did he come about that information?
I mean,
Well,
potentially a bad thing. I don't know my father. I don't know much about my father. I know barely more than his name. It's entirely possible that my father even knowing about my hometown is already bad news in and of itself. It's not like I have to worry that, because the king knows about it, that means he might have tortured my father or something like that. It's entirely possible that my father is on his side and they're happy to do this together. I don't know anything.
I mean, if your father was on his side, he would have been there, right? He would have showed up.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible that my father was the Jinni that was imprisoned in the plane of fire, and I killed him by sending him over the lava and then being hit. I don't know. I just don't know. And remember, the guard kind of had an idea of what I might have been talking about, but he wasn't willing to talk more.
Do your people back in your hometown, do they all look like you?
Oh no, they're all humans.
Humans?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay then.
Ooh, also, DM, quick question.
Yep.
Thinking back on meeting with the prince and stuff like that, does the prince look similar to Locke in facial features?
The prince, as in the guy that you guys are taking to.
Yeah, him, yeah.
No.
Okay, making sure.
Yep.
I mean, that name wouldn't match.
Yeah.
I know the name of my
I
father.
mean, you could
No,
change your
but
name very easily, though.
I guess,
and also,
yeah.
do you know the name of the? Do we know the name of the king of the air people? The previous king, I mean.
It was
Previous
said,
king.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have that in
His
our book.
father.
I can check. characters.
His father and his brother have been mentioned.
Current ruler of the plane of air is King Aramus, and his father was Belimus.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the brother's name too?
Nope. That's
Oh.
the only two names I have. My father's name is Chedios. No, Chedi. Hold on. He will know this off the top of his head. I just don't.
Yeah.
Chesmet the Grandiose. That was my father's
Mhm.
name.
Well, the facial features for the now King Aramis are not similar to
Yeah.
Locke's facial features. Papa?
I mean,
and,
look, you know,
Fievel?
I'm just checking any Google
Papa!
I think we're all royalty here. I
Fievel!
think that's just you, Engel.
Yeah,
I'm not royalty.
he's not royalty now.
I
You're
am not royalty.
perspective royalty.
I am a royal piece of garbage, that's for sure.
Oh, dang, son.
Self burn.
Got him.
Yeah, but again, also just because someone is my father doesn't mean they're a good guy. Just so you know.
I know he went to go to Air 7-Eleven to go get some Air cigarettes and Air milk.
Nice.
Well,
Papa.
maybe worse than that. Could be.
Yeah.
You know how Chinese make deals.
Yeah.
I've heard tell, or rather, I've read in our library that they have in the past, on rare occasions, demanded to father a child with whoever was asking for something as like payment for the deal. So it's entirely possible. It would be weird. Like, how would my mother meet? She told me a story, but I don't know if that's true. How would my mother meet a Ginny, and then why would he want to have child with her? It's entirely possible that I am a product of that kind of deal, which would tell me that most likely Chesmet the Grandiose had some kind of plans for me.
I was gonna say it's possible she sat there and wished for a child and you showed up.
That's the other
And
option.
Genie's like,
Yeah, that could have
and Genie's like,
been.
hey, instead of just giving you a child out of magic, let's just go ahead and do the old-fashioned way.
Well, yeah.
The
Yeah,
deal's a deal, right?
maybe she asked for a child, and his payment was that it's his child or something, or that's how he twisted the deal. She thought she was
Twisted the
just going to
word,
magically
yeah.
get a kid, and then it's like, what the heck, this kid is not human.
I
Kind of
mean, the
old monkey
miracle
paw
of
thing.
life is magic.
What's
Old monkey's
magic?
paw.
I said the miracle of life is magic, so it
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm interested in finding my father. It was one of the main reasons I left home, but
When
I'm not convinced he's a good guy yet.
when you told your mother you wanted to find your father, how did she react?
She didn't know. Oh, well, I told you it's one of the reasons, but like the catalyst was that actually made me leave was that she died. Like I always thought,
Mm.
maybe she would tell me at some point in the future, when I'm old enough for something, maybe when I finish my studies, something like that. I don't know. But then she passed, so there was no longer any way of learning anything from her. And I mean, that's part of why I personally wanted to leave. There's other things about it. And I mean, you've already probably realized this about me. I love learning stuff, and there's only so much new stuff you can learn in a single city on a single island. You know, with a whole world out there to explore. It's not the only reason, but yeah, that's kind of also why I want to find him, because I just want to know, and I can't learn any other way anymore. At least that's the only way I can think of finding out why I was born.
Yeah. Hmm.
And that's also why I have this, and I take off my glove. The other hand, that unlike my usual light blue gray skin is actually pink.
Gross.
That's yeah.
That was hilarious.
Just
Gross.
about as gross as when you're slobbering down on dead muscle tissue. I do eat meat as well, but
I'm not here. I look the log and I say, you know what? I can honestly say yes. How I eat is really, really unsettling, but I love it.
Yeah. Anyways, this
Gross.
I wouldn't have her hand if she wasn't dead. We could have reattached that if it was lost any other way.
So what about the rest of her? Like, this is just you just took her hand and that's it, or
I mean, basically, like I lost my arm in an accident at university, and my mother had passed not too long ago at that point. And I mean, this kind of thing is what I was really studying for. Like, my field is basically the combination of necromancy and medicine. Like, this kind of thing, using dead body parts to heal living bodies, that's the kind of thing I was learning to become. And then I just asked whether it could be her hand that got attached to replace mine instead of just a random one.
Hmm.
They didn't mind. Any dead body is the same to them, and to me mostly. It's just I knew her.
yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, sometimes I just don't get no respect.
So
maybe I could
what was
cast
the
speak with dead on my hand and then do like sign language.
Or
No.
give her like a pencil or a quill and some
Yeah.
parchment she can write down.
Exactly.
So what was the story your mother told you that you said you don't really believe?
Well, she didn't tell me much, but the general gist of what she told me was that he showed up and they like met and started, talking and liking each other. Like, that story that she told me was basically that he was some kind of, lustful affair or something like that, I guess. But that's why I don't really believe it, because it doesn't really make sense. Like, how would he even show up on the island? How did he get there? Why would he fall in love with this random woman?
Well, you did say that the island is kind of time locked, right? Or in like a weird stasis in time.
No, not in time. It's just hidden away.
I thought they had some time dilation there.
No time dilation. No.
Huh?
I mean, part of the magic that hides it has to do with weather. So maybe there could be some potential story where he
Also,
was like flying through that air and it affected him differently than it affects the ships that the magic is usually directed towards. And so he landed on the island. Like, it's not impossible, but
we already know that the air genasi were here on this plane when they were fighting originally. So it's possible he could have came here with them.
yeah, the genies, yeah. I misspoke before. Air genasi is just what I am. That's a half jinn, half human. They're genies.
Well, we know that the genies were here from the airplane
Yeah,
because
yeah. It's not entirely impossible, but I find it implausible. And then also, if that really was the case, if he fell in love with my mother and had a kid with her, why did he leave? That also wouldn't make sense.
Well, you probably had to go back with the rest of them.
I think it's one of those wartime love stories.
It's possible, yeah.
Yes, I guess.
Very true.
But then no, I mean, how long ago were those wars? They were a long time ago, and like, I'm not that old.
Well, that's just I was asking, like, if there was any time dilation with your, where you
No.
were, where you came from.
No, there's not.
Okay.
How old am I? I'm 35.
In human
was
years.
When was the war? How long
200
ago?
years ago, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Way out of the
100
time
years
frame.
ago. Or maybe, you know what? Hang on. What DM? Am I right or am I wrong?
Wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am incorrect. Actually, hang on. Bernie, when was the war?
Well, the war really started about 30, 40 years ago, something around the nature.
And I
Maybe
go,
around,
aha! And I
maybe
punch the
around
wall.
50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it might line up.
Because
then.
remember, there's Alma, and she's not really due for this Earth that much longer.
But she was actually in a time-locked space in that farmhouse.
Yes.
Is Alma your dad?
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Five-O?
Santa
Papa?
I asked the guard on the plane of air about my father, like by name, and he acted weirdly. So there's something there, but I don't know. No one wants to talk to me.
You should ask Alma, because if the guard knows who your dad is, then Alma might know. He may have came here during the war.
I've not asked her. But yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
He was a known figure.
Didn't ask Alma? Call her up right now. You're on the horn. Alma, you have some explaining to do.
I could, but then, what about the guy that we have in the house there? We might need our strength.
What level is it? Sending, right?
Yeah, 3rd. If I did that, then I would only have a single 1st level spell slot left.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Stay in that dome as long as possible.
I was looking through my stuff while you were away, and I realized I could do something fun that I never was aware that I could do. Watch this, and then I pull out a book, and I touch it, and then my skin starts to go gray and droopy and like fall away in patches, and I look like a zombie.
Holy crap, Bernie, kill it.
No, I just look like one.
Why do you look like
how
one?
are you doing like that?
I have a Libram of Souls and Flesh as a spell book, which has 3 charges that I can use per day for some effects. One of them is to take on a semblance of undead for 10 minutes.
So you're going to look like that for 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
But why?
Fun.
Well, it could be useful because while I look like this, undead also don't really pay attention to me. Maybe if there was like a treasure chest guarded by zombies or something, I could just scroll past them and open it, and they wouldn't really care much about me.
I could just have them run away.
Actually, if you did that now, I would run away, I think. Maybe.
Do you count as undead? Hang on, let me do my channel divinity. me see if he actually does ping his undead to me.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can copy text for the book.
Yeah, I use the Eyes of the Grave. As an action here. As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination and magic until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I look like I'm undead.
No, but I know the location. So meaning that do you ping is undead? Meaning
I
that
do, yes.
like my divine senses. Okay.
You appear undead
Holy
to
crap,
all
Bernie, kill
outward
it quick!
inspection and to spells used to determine the target status.
Quick, Bernie, kill it.
So I don't know if I would actually respond to turn undead, because I'm not actually undead, but to spells used to determine my status, I do seem like I am undead. But I can actually stop looking undead if I do this and I cast let's see. I cast well, let's just do mage hand and I punch you in the face. And then I look normal again.
You have to take damage in order for it to work?
If I deal damage. I punched you in the face.
Why me? Bernie's right here.
I already turned Bernie into Snake today. I feel like he's had enough.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I should have been using my. You should have been using this. Oh no.
Huh? What do you have?
My Channel Divinity. I should have been using it. I should be using it more often. Pass at a grave. You can use your Channel Divinity as an action to curse one creature you see within 30 feet of you. 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn. The next time you and an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
That would be especially good against all those pesky resistant creatures.
Yeah, I know. I keep on forgetting it. It's it's really strong, but it's the duration is so short. Like
yeah.
Like me and you would have to be like really synced up for us to really, do damage. But then, that's what I'm
we
telling
would
you
have to
now
talk about it, because I would have to do like a big damage single hit spell.
Yeah. And then I'll have to follow through with the same thing as well for that with the magic vulnerability.
Can you choose before the end of your next turn on what damage or on what attack it triggers, or is it just the first one?
It's the first one.
Oh yeah, that is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, like I said, we'd have to really plan it out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, if we do plan it correctly, we can do monstrous amounts of damage to something really quickly.
Yeah.
So
I did also while looking at my stuff, specifically that spell book, I saw that it has some spells in it, and some of them are for a higher level than I currently am, but once I reach that level, I'll have them. And one of them is Finger of Death, and that would be great for something like that. That's like big damage in one go.
Gosh.
Very expensive.
Not the Finger of Death. Something like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star.
Finger of Death sounds great. I'm really looking forward to getting it, but it's also 7th level.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should have a smite soon, I think. One of my level 6. And level 9. No, I should already have smite. Hang on. No, I don't have smite. Huh. That's weird. All right. But yeah. Yeah.
I don't currently have a great spell for your thing in my spell book.
Yeah.
I mean
It doesn't.
the
Again, it could be any. It could be any kind of attack. So
yeah, the undead creature that I summon that does good damage.
well, though
Deals
it
good
could be for that
damage.
too. It doesn't have to be your spell book. It could be your creatures
Yeah.
as well too.
The attack, right?
Yeah,
And
any
what's that?
attack.
That deals the highest damage one would be ghostly version, and that deals 1d8 plus 3 plus level plus a different bonus, I think.
What type of attack is it though? Is it necrotic or is it like shadow touch? What is it?
That one would be necrotic damage, yeah, and it's
Hey, what do you
1d8
know?
plus
I do
3.
have a range necrotic damage spell that works when they're hurt too. Great.
How you mean toll of death, or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Or do they then remain vulnerable to it for a turn?
yeah, the whole turn.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would be great. You can stack it.
Mm. Or at least, or they'll become vulnerable, and either your attack, or my Toll the Dead, or your creature's attack will then have vulnerability. Um, they'll be vulnerable. Yeah, they'll have vulnerability they can go ahead and put on them as well too. So yeah, yep,
But how long
that
does the
could work.
vulnerability stay?
Yeah, to the end of the turn.
Yeah, no, then we can totally do that. We can all attack with necrotic on that one turn. I obviously have a bunch of stuff that deals necrotic damage.
Sweet. Okay, I'll remember to put that on the back burner. And technically, we're discussing it now, so that way later on, if I were to say this in battle, you will remember it.
Yeah. Yeah. What would that? I'm trying to think. That would be 8 proficiency.
Which and then vulnerability just makes it toward. Does
It's
vulnerability where they
essentially
take double damage, or does it? What does
yeah,
it do?
yeah,
Oh, really?
double damage. Yeah. I could like that creature does 12 plus a d8 on each hit, and it has multi attack, so it can attack multiple times, 2 times.
Okay. I think my Toll the Dead is at the moment right now is still 2d8, but if it's a damage, it's 2d12.
Yeah. The nice thing about mine is that so much of it is like guaranteed. Like the maximum is very good, of course, 20, but the crazy thing is that the minimum damage, so long as it hits, even if I roll terribly, is still 13 per hit. So with 2 hits, it would be a maximum of 40, and if you double it, that could be 80 damage in a single turn. That would be crazy, just from my guy, and that's without you also doing stuff.
Yeah, yeah. 2d12. That's going to be about 24 damage max, and then double that. That's 42. That's a good chunk. Good chunk of
Yeah.
damage. But we have to land it first of all, and depending on the turn order, which I think that's how it works, right? Is if I'm at the end of turn order and I pop that, it's only going to be for my turn, and that's it.
Wait, what's it called?
It's a Channel Divinity Path to the Grave.
Find it.
Oh, no, I know. It's only for that attack. So it's the next creature that attacks it. It gets vulnerability to whatever damage it has, and then the curse ends. But still, that's still pretty good, though.
Then we should figure out who would be able to deal more damage.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the domain? Death domain or something?
Yeah, Death Domain. No, Grave Domain. Grave Domain.
Grave?
Yeah.
Why am I not finding it?
It's in Xanthar's.
Yeah, which I have, and then find it in the search results, and when I click it, it just takes me to the regular page for clerics. That's annoying.
Oh, yeah. From there, you have to look at the different domains in the list.
If I go through. Sanitars guide to everything. Cleric, grave domain. Here it is. Yeah. So I could do, or with a single attack, I would deal between 13 and 20. What's your range for a single attack? Oh, actually here, 48, which is 4 to 32. Bigger range. Either of those two. Either a range of 13 to 20 or a range of 4 to 32.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ingal's gonna ask, yeah, Bernie, when did you start writing stuff down in a notebook?
Just trying to document some of the days and keep track of our calendar.
Who wronged you?
I just don't want anything to happen to anyone from that insane king. And he kind of like does a little bit of air quotes that we have to deal with.
Yeah. I think our king is fine. Though a little absent.
What's that?
I
What'd
said
you say?
I
I didn't
think
hear.
I said I think our king is fine, though a little absent.
Well, I just don't want to see what he might do if we miss the date.
Oh, I was talking about our king, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess the plan now is wait for guards to show up, probably overnight.
Yeah. I imagine we're going to be sitting here for some time.
Yeah. That's good. We need a rest.
Okay. What do you want to do for the time being?
Also, I'm gonna listen in on the thing again. Does it sound like metal on metal or metal on stone?
Metal on stone. But you
Mm,
hear the clinking of metal more than stone.
like
Think
the
it's a
log. I think he's trying to
pickaxe.
get to. I think he's trying to get to his other friend.
Hopefully he's going that way. He could also be trying to get out.
No, if he was trying to get out, then it would actually you'd actually hear. Are we hearing it louder or are we hearing it softer?
Softer.
So he's further away from us. Actually, hang on. You go through your bat. Do you hear it louder on that side or hear it louder on this side?
Can listen through my bat.
It sounds about the same.
So
I
that
mean,
means
you could hear it. The bout can hear it louder because there are gaps in the rocks. The stone shape you did on the door is like pure rock. So like you
Yeah.
literally covered the entire thing, the entire door with rock.
so. It sounds like he's trying to get to his friend.
Probably, yeah. And the stone that the bat is sitting on has not yet moved, right?
Not at all.
The other option that it could be, other than our wall or the bedroom wall, would be the ceiling. Or like a side wall, but that would also be pretty close to us, like over here. But I have the bat actually sitting on the rock and looking down towards us, so it would see if like the ceiling caved in and would alert me as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now it's just time for us to wait for those guys to show up.
I'm a bit worried because I don't have polymorph anymore, so if he does break out through the ceiling, I can't turn anyone into anything to catch him.
Well, at the moment, like I said, hopefully you can rest and listen.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then with that, so is there anything you want to do to pass the time?
You want to read your book together, Engel?
Oh.
Sure. Let's see what it says.
Okay. So you guys are going to read the book together, and then Bernie is going to just kind of do his own thing, write down some more notes, and time will pass. Right now, let's end this week's session.
Right.
Next week, I'm totally cool. But then the following week, I'll be in Japanesey.
And then you're gone for a while, right?
Well, I can do the session from Vietnam, but I know, like, definitely Lena is gonna want to do like as much as possible in Tokyo.
So we can play it by ear. We can play it by ear. If you guys are too
alright.
busy, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, bye bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
Bye,
I love
YouTube.
you.
Oh, also, we should say what's gonna happen next. We're waiting here for guards to show up, probably resting overnight. I'm guessing they're gonna be here tomorrow. And deal with the trapped demon with them. And then after that, we should take care of the meeting with the Lena Bear.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, bye YouTube.
I love you,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.